There are now.
Let's do it.
Welcome, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Welcome back to Vecna, Eve of Ruin, session 2.
There's 2 of them.
Vecna 2.
There's
Vecna
2 of
2.
them.
It's
It's like that picture of the 2 gray kittens.
A Vecnic Boogaloo.
Ooh.
Welcome, everybody. Glad to see you all here. Right. Well, I suppose there's not much else to say. Let's get into the intros, shall we?
Let's do it.
Starting with Mark Allen Jr. Where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me currently remembering how in 2006 I jumped against Richard Sherman in triple jump, and Bosco kindly pointed out that he's now retired from the NFL. So you can find me dissolving into dust on the Ages of Time on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. Here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Find me on TikTok at Mark Allen Jr. VA. And sometimes my fat sleepy cat bunny is on Instagram at Chonk4Life. I will probably be doing a stream after this stream. We need to make this final push to be able to make rent. Not trying to be a downer or nothing like that. But hey, if you are willing and able and in a giving mood, I will be I will be streaming after this. They're trying to get me. I'll be streaming after we're done here just to try and raise just a little bit more funds so we can make rent and afford to keep doing what we do. And then, tomorrow, no regular Unexpectables, but you can find everybody else over there doing a fun thing that I'll let Bosco talk about. And then, hey, on Sunday, a 3-hour music challenge stream. Spin a wheel, I get a genre, I make music in that genre. Come on by. It's pretty cool. We celebrated our 50th episode of that this past Sunday.
Shit.
With some good old-fashioned trance. The wheel was very kind. So, but we'll see what this upcoming week has to offer. Swing on by. We'll have fun. It'll be great. I'm old. On to the next one.
Run on. Up next, we've got Edward Bosco. Where can they find you? What are you up to?
You could find me reminding Mark that he is indeed old, and also at twitch.tv/EdwardBosco and at BoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Guys, I need to have a conversation with all of you. Throwback Thursday has become my nightmare because we are on our 3rd week of Sneak King because you people do not understand how to just let a game die and you want me to finish this. So this Thursday, we're going to finish Sneak King probably very quickly, honestly, and we'll figure out something else to play. Let's not play any more of this. Next Thanksgiving, let's play a good game. Let's play like another Soul Reaver game, or
you should play a Peppa Pig game.
You should play the Burger King kart racing game.
We did. We played all 3 of them.
You should play the Peppa Pig game for next year's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago we played the all 3 of the games, but they like Sneak King so much, they're like, you should just keep playing it. So I did it last week after Thanksgiving, and they're like, you should beat it next week, and I'm like, here we go again. Thanks, Darky Arts. Yes, 100 years Sneak King. So that'll be my Thursday. I'm picking the game that I play after Sneak King, though. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's probably going to be sports because I've earned it. We'll
Peppa
figure it
Pig
out. But it'll be an old
joins the
sports
NHL?
game. Maybe I'll play like No Mercy or something on the 64 and break that out. Yeah. So that's going to be my Thursday. Friday will be more MNW Friday Night Flashbang. We took last week off because of our big pay-per-view show, but we will be back this Friday. Saturday, we should have some more Baldur's Gate for you, which will be great. Sunday, I will be once again watching the Bears hopefully not piss away any more freaking games. Monday will be Stalwart Souls, so we hope. Tuesday, I'll be back here doing this. And later tonight, you could see some Halo Infinite Lasso with myself, Xanalis Grim, and of course, Artsy Heartsy and Level 1 Eevee, where we go through probably the easiest lasso of all of them. It's been a nice break. The open world lets us stop when we want. It's great. The other thing I wanted to mention is tomorrow, a lot of you have been waiting for Unexpectables to come back, but we have one more week of a special 2-off that I will be running for most of the people in this chat. Maybe a few surprises. Who knows what's going to happen? But it's in a land called Terza, and it is my own custom setting. Think like the Roman Empire era, that kind of a thing. It's been a lot of fun. If you've ever wanted to see a moth kill someone with a gun, you should tune in to episode 2.
Except I don't think they actually even hit with the gun.
I don't think you need to worry about that. I think you should just take the bait and click on the episode 1 to listen to episode 2 tomorrow. The semantics of it really aren't important.
There you go. Hariti. Next up, we've got Monty Glue.
Hi. Catch me at Monty Glue literally everywhere. Tonight, I have the first session of Keys to the Golden Vault, which is very exciting. That's going to be with Gentle Bro.
My boy.
Caitlink 37, Miss Tweetums, and Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Let's go.
It's all heists. I can't wait. So many opportunities for things to go horribly wrong. And then Wednesday you can see me being DM'd by Bosco as I play a moth who has a gun. It's great. Thursday is Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I can't even explain what's going on in Dungeon of the Mad Mage at this point. By the way, how many sessions, Zan, was it? If you're here, Zan, of combat? It was like 4 or
4,
5?
I think, in a row, yeah.
Yeah, 4 times 3 is 12. So 12 full hours of combat.
Oh,
Good
Yeah,
God.
it was doozy. Friday, hopefully, will be some more Final Fantasy. I called off the stream this past weekend because it was the stuff was kind of going on. And then the weekend, don't bother me. And then Monday, hopefully some more Kirby. Might do some pickup Kirby streams because my sleep schedule's been an absolute travesty, so I haven't really been awake to stream. I gotta fix that. So yeah, that's all for me.
Right on. Up next, we've got Therapod Art.
that's me. Hi, hello. Y'all know where I am. Everywhere, Therapod Art, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. Over on my YouTube, got some cool stuff. Maybe you should watch it. Oversoul Spirit Spark, pretty great. Commissions are open. I'll draw whatever you want for the right amount of cash. I am streaming Wednesday, doing art there, and I'm streaming Saturday, doing art there, over on Twitch. That is it for me.
Right on.
Short and sweet.
And up next, we've got Xanalis Grimm.
Hello, it's me, Zan. You can catch me later today, once this is over on my channel, twitch.tv/ZanosGrim, for some more Halo Infinite Lasso. So if that piques your interest, that'll be there. It's been pretty easy, pretty relaxed, so a nice little chill stream. Tomorrow you can catch me over on the Unexpectables at around 6 p.m. PST, where we're continuing on with Bosco's 2-shot. The first one was really good. I'm excited for the second one. Thursday, you can catch me over on twitch.tv/MontyGlue, as you already mentioned, for more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We have killed a lot of illithid adjacent things, but we are still not completely clear of trouble, so we need to figure out what we're going to do next. If it's a perfect time to get back into it. If you've never seen it, it's a perfect time to get into it. That'll be there. What else? Monday, assuming I'm not fucking dying again or my power isn't dead, we should be back on for Stalwart Souls over my channel, twitch.tv/ZanosGrim, 7 p.m. PST. It's a fun game that I run for a lot of people who are either here or friends of here. And that's me.
Right on. And I guess that's it, because, I mean, I don't really need to plug myself. You're all already here.
But where can they find you?
Well, they could find me on usual places they can find me. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, Blue Sky, Distortion Devil, Instagram at Carter McKinley VA, and right here on twitch.tv/Distortion Devil.
You can find him at Connor's address.
You can find him in my place.
541.
Got it out!
69 Cool Dude Avenue.
Give him.
Nice.
Give
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
give him-
steal the Basset Hounds.
It's cool,
Give him-
dude.
Give him the Iron Man address.
Normally, I only see video games piss off Connor. If you try to take his hounds, he will just murder you.
Oh yeah, I think yeah.
He will turn into John Wick so fast.
Yeah. It'll be
Also-
kind of scary. He'll be fucking doing
Nothing would ever
cartwheels.
drive me to violence more than like if you fuck with my pets.
Have you
So.
seen that photo of George Lucas like flash stepping to some dude?
Yes,
That's
I
what happened
have.
to you.
Oh my god. I need to find that. That's what Misty Step looks like.
Also, Thero, you are now within Thero cursing range. You're good. You're clear.
Oh, okay.
If you fuck with my pets,
penis.
this is going to be the last thing you see.
I love
Wait,
that
is
you
that
said
Jon
that's
Favreau?
some dude. No, that's
No,
J.J.
that's fucking
Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
Oh,
I love
God.
that you're
So
like,
the
you know,
last thing I'll
flash
see is
stepping to
Star
some
Wars.
dude. I'm just like, some guy.
Dude, I don't know. I don't care about Hollywood people. They're all crazy.
Also,
I
I,
mean,
just
you-
realized
Hey!
that George Lucas has Otho hair.
Am I wrong, Bosco?
Not all of us are crazy.
You don't live in Hollywood, Bosco.
Yeah, you actively tell me not to go there anytime I visit you. You're like, we're not going to Hollywood. And I'm like, okay.
Even you
Monty,
hate
I
Hollywood.
showed you, Monty. I showed you great places in Hollywood.
You did. But like, I still remember the first time I was in LA, and Bosco and Sarah were like, "Do you want to see like the Hollywood sign or like the Walk of Fame?" And I'm like, "No," and they both collectively sighed. They were like
Thank goodness.
relieved. They were like, "Oh, thank God."
Yes,
like, yeah, I
because
don't give a
there's
shit
no
about that.
parking and it's hard to get around. So if I don't have to go there, it's great.
Ow.
Monty, at least you're good, because the first time my other Canadian friend visited me, she told me that her mom asked her to go and take pictures of Route 66, and I was like, you know how maps work?
All right, so you have a full day to
I'm
like
an
just
everywhere
drive.
man.
Right, yeah. Would you like to drive for 8 hours and still be in California?
Get your dicks.
So what you're
on
saying
the
is
Dixie
yes.
Dicks.
What?
Dicks.
Right. Well, I believe now with the pleasantries over, we can slink into tonight's episode of Vecna, Eve of Ruin.
Oh shoot! Sorry, I'm in the wrong game.
What? Get the fuck back here!
All right, the time for bits is done. Chill the fuck out.
No, the fuck, it's not.
The bit will never die.
You're the last person to say the bit's over.
I've killed more bits than you've begun.
Probably true.
And so, this is the tale thus far. Our journey began with 5 adventurers arriving at the fabled city of Neverwinter on the same day. Aryl Cadens, an Elven Wizard from the Astral Sea, acting as a dignitary on her people's behalf. Tua'Tara Windfury, a human monk with a draconic lineage seeking glory in the heat of combat entertainment. Malek Corvus, a Shadar Kai Paladin Warlock Hybrid and Noble of the once mighty House Corvus, servants of the Raven Queen. Kaxian Glass, an Aasimar Bard who seeks to restore honor to his tainted family name, with mixed results. And Os, a Goliath Paladin from the spine of the world, trying to find his place in it, and doing a little good along the way. They were tasked by Dagult Neverember, Lord Protector of Neverwinter, to uproot a Cult of Vecna, hidden somewhere in the many catacombs of the city. Upon starting their investigation, however, they heard a blood-curdling scream coming from one of Lord Neverember's scouts, a woman named Kevori Fearnehart, who had just found the corpse of her brother Delvin. They learned he had infiltrated the Cult of Vecna, but was silenced before he could reveal any of their secrets. Taking a possessed eyeball that he had clutched in his hand, the 5 breached the nest of this cult, getting into a fight with a water weird along the way. They then met an armored ghost, whose face and identity were unknown even to it. What will they discover as they breach the nest of the Eldritch Eye? Find out as the Eve of Ruin draws nearer.
This is my story.
Oh my god.
Did you
I'm glad
see
that we
it?
all went to Final Fantasy.
It was very good, Connor.
Yeah.
So anyway, we move past this floating ghost lady.
Yes, let
Yeah,
me
what a weirdo.
bring us to our map here real briefly.
Keep your eyes closed, Oz.
Reminder:
Yeah.
this is a stairwell downward. Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you?
Who are you? Who? I really want to know.
Who are you?
I walk alone inside this pit of
danger.
Prison gates
we-
won't open
We
up
tricked you,
for
Chip.
me.
It's karaoke time.
It sure is.
I'm on the 18th story.
Yes, it's a stone stairwell that descends downward.
Go ahead.
Into a room where you see a stone gold-plated sarcophagus that rests in the center. Seemingly a tomb. The sides of the sarcophagus bear a relief depicting two women gazing lovingly over a field and a city, and the lid has a faintly distinguishable family crest carved into it. Old weapons and decorated armor line the walls of this room.
And old Wailing Wendy is still doing her thing.
Yes, this sort of the armored form. You can clearly tell this person is wearing some sort of plate mail, but there any sort of emblems or distinguishing marks on the armor seem to be. It's like if someone put the blur tool over it. It is very hard to distinguish, and their head is just a floating, glowing orb.
Noticing Os's fear, can Os see Kaxian?
No, he's like holding Tara's hand, and his eyes are like winced shut, and he's just like wide in his expression right now.
Once Os gets close enough, Kaxian will go, Os, I need you to look at me real quick.
I'll drag him over. Not literally drag, but
Like the sound of a creaking door.
Drag him by his hair.
The moment
What
Os's
hair?
Os's eye slowly opens to help ease Os's tension, Kaxian's gonna fall down the stairs.
Tara would just be like, is he okay?
Os will run down the stairs and grab you and like hold you and go, "Are you alright?"
You were supposed to laugh. I'm fine.
Why would I laugh? You could have hurt yourself.
It's fun. Never mind.
Well, the good news is the stairs don't appear to be trapped. And Aryl will kind of float down the stairs after.
Malek's already in there looking around. It is not paying attention to any of the shenanigans that are happening.
Dude almost breaks a neck and you just don't care.
Not only did I not bat an eyelash, didn't even look back at it.
Not the first flight of
he
stairs
doesn't give a-
Kaxian has fallen down.
Either he doesn't give a fuck or he knows Kaxian will do this to make people laugh.
Yeah,
One of the two. You don't know which.
Malek, you see the same thing that I described earlier, a rather opulent-looking tomb.
Is there any iconography either on the tomb or the walls or anything that can be discerned as either religious or historical?
Make a history check.
Okay. 7 Tegan.
7 Tegan. Yes. You've brushed up a little bit on the history of Neverwinter before coming here. You recognize some of the symbols around this tomb as a family crest of the Hallwinter family.
Hallwinter?
You know they are a lineage of renowned knights throughout the Sword Coast.
Okay, hang on. Let me put that in my notes real quick. That for some reason we're not open. How do you spell their name?
Exactly as it sounds. Hallwinter.
Okay, cool.
So Haul.
God damn it. Hallwinter, Neverember. We're in Neverwinter. What the fuck?
Welcome
Hallwinter
to
Knights.
Faerun.
Oh
Yep,
my
it's pretty
God.
straightforward. You
Did
said
you
they're known
know?
throughout the Sword Coast, right?
This place is named after things that things are named after.
So, question to follow up on what I just learned. Does there appear, now that I know that this is a Hallwinter Knight's tomb of some kind, is there any nameplate on the sarcophagus itself?
Nameplate on the sarcophagus itself.
To identify who it is, or maybe some other iconography to at least give some hint as to who's in there?
Make a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Perception.
All right. 17.
Damn. All right.
Loaded.
The
dice.
consistency of the 5e fighter. Let's
There you go.
But
Shut the fuck up.
we don't even have a fighter in this party.
So you think about the specter that you'd seen floating in the sort of... Oh, God.
Oh.
Hello?
Robot.
Is
Whoa.
he robotic? Whoa.
What the fuck?
There.
Hello? Am I roboting? Chat?
Oh, welcome
Hello?
back.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Discord
I
had a
changed the region.
connection.
That should
Yeah.
have a work.
Right. As I was about to
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
You think
Can you
back-
repeat?
You think back to the specter that was floating in the room behind you, and you
Yep.
look at one of the relief carvings, and you see that the armor on one of the carvings matches the armor of the ghost in the previous room.
Gotcha. So this is their tomb. Okay. They're missing their head, yes?
It's sort of hard to tell. Their head is basically a condensed ball of light. It's not like
Okay.
blinding, but it makes their features hard to see.
Got it. So they're more spectral and ghost-like than they are like any kind of undead or brought back from the dead?
I mean, they're clearly undead. They're a ghost.
Well, yeah, but not like physically so. They're more spectral.
Right.
Is there any other markings on the tomb other than the matching armor?
You don't see any markings. However, you do see there is sort of a shield that looks perfectly pristine. A lot of this stuff in the tomb itself is either like the gold is flecking away with time, or the stone is not quite as sturdy as it once was, perhaps when this tomb was initially made. However, the shield appears to be perfectly pristine and clad in the crest of the Hallwinter family.
Does it seem like the kind of thing that would be buried with them? Like their stuff?
Probably, yes.
Okay, cool. Then Malek is going to turn back to everyone.
This is where the ghost was laid to rest. Touch nothing.
And he's going to move out of the way if anybody else wants to look around, but he is done.
Oz does a cartoonish like gulp, like, and then closes his eyes again.
All right, come here.
Aryl will step into the room and take a look around. Having been told not to touch anything, she is still going to kind of give everything a once over with her eyes as best she can. to see if there's anything that might have been missed, perhaps.
Sure. Go ahead and make another perception check.
Kaxian will pratfall up the stairs.
That's a 22.
Holy shit.
Aryl, as you're looking around this room, you're sort of trying to identify things that could have been easily missed, and you do find something. As you're searching this tomb, you notice a faint outline of a doorway near the back of the tomb.
If you would all hold a moment.
I already am, and I lift up Tara's hand.
Normally, somebody has to take me to dinner first.
Lord Corvus, in your efforts to remain respectful, I believe you may have missed something. There is a door at the back of the chamber. And she'll kind of step in a little more to give everyone room to file in.
And now that this is no longer a secret,
No more secret.
Kaxian
I was trying really hard not to metagame that door because it was there when we started. I was like, there's a door there, but I shouldn't see it.
Just there. Do you see the faint outline?
Mm-hmm.
Who would like the honors?
Haas opens his eyes at this point. He feels far enough away from the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And is met with a mummy.
Well, since he didn't see the door, but everyone else is watching the door, he's going to move up to the door. Is it like
we
behind?
Have a brave volunteer.
Is there room to walk behind the sarcophagus?
there is. You don't
Okay.
have to like move anything to get to it. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but you can easily get in there.
Does Kaxian try to walk up?
Yes, Kaxian like kind of walks up
Okay.
to the side, kind of be
Gotcha.
support.
Okay. Then door opening.
God damn
Assuming
it.
it's not
Drag
barred
drag
in
in
any way.
and like put a square over him, Monty, and then you can select him.
Thank you. Fuck. What do you mean?
If you click and hold,
Oh, I got it. I got
and then
it.
make
oh my
a
god,
select
it's so
square.
hard.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was so difficult.
Oz is having a very hard time in this particular
Wow,
area.
He keeps
wow, I'm, like,
opening
opening-
and closing the door in the back.
Wah! Door.
It makes a
You're
funny
gonna-
noise.
You're gonna break the hinges.
It's like when you start spamming the hit button in Minecraft to open and close a door rapidly.
But I will attempt to open the door, Connor.
Okay. You attempt to open the door, and it opens easily for you.
Perfect.
A 100 alchemist fires go off.
Yes. Oh god. That's what you get for not checking, Bosco.
What an
do I look like-
ominous looking hallway, Jesus.
Tara does still have the torch up. Like, there's still 20 feet of bright light and 40 feet of dim.
And
Unless
you,
the Lord of Glass would like to go next. Errol
You
will
see a
do
tunnel
anything.
that splits three ways. North toward a tight crawl space, west towards a stone door, and south towards a foul-smelling chamber.
Ah, yes, the Chamber of Foul Smells.
The fart chamber.
Does Kaxian go in right after Malek?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Why can't
Errol
there
will
be
give
any,
him
like,
passage, and then she'll follow behind.
why can't there be, like, any pop-up candy stores or something down here?
Beep beep.
All right, I'm going all the way to the split.
It's
Alrighty.
going all the way. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
Come on. There we go.
And then Connor, I'm going to keep moving. So just tell
Okay.
me if there's something I should do. I will go square by square, but just tell me if I need to
Yeah, I'm
stop.
watching.
Okay. And I'm gonna get back to this water.
All right, as you get there,
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
A foul stench rises from the murky sewage that fills this room. And as you round the corner, rising up from the muck are 3 4-foot-tall, burbling masses that begin to slink toward you. And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Let's go.
We
13.
found-
That's not bad for me.
What the fuck did we find?
I'd like to roll to disbelieve.
Go, -2.
The Gaijin special.
20,
Fucking damn.
5.
14.
Fuck you.
Natural 1.
Whoa!
Kaxian Brat falls into the liquid.
I wonder if I can drink this.
I gotta
You
look at what
fall
a
into the
pratfall
liquid,
is.
and I'm gonna laugh, and then realize, oh, that wasn't one of the planned ones.
Well, at least you laughed.
All right.
Oh, to fall in one's buttocks. A stupid and humiliating action.
Wait, did you look up what a pratfall
Yeah, because I
was?
didn't know what it meant.
Really?
Yeah, I've never
Oh.
heard that term before.
Yeah, it's literally like a buffoonish fall, usually
Fall,
done
yeah.
on purpose.
All right.
Taken from vaudeville.
Let's take your
Bum, 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 bum,
initiatives
bum, bum, bum,
here.
bum.
You just deleted all of them from the
I
turn
know.
order.
Because some of them were left over from last time.
But you deleted all the ones that we rolled newly.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna add them back in.
We could re-roll them if you wanted.
No, we're good.
Theros
Please?
like, no, the fuck we can't.
Yeah. I'll just roll well again. No worries.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just easy. You just roll. You just roll good when you want to.
20
Shut
wins.
up,
Strategy,
Fuck.
Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
Ross got a 5.
Don't you dare say that, Thero, when Mark Allen Jr. and myself are in the call.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Roll-
insulted because I know it's not my fault that my rolls are bad. It's
Listen,
not a skills issue. The gods just hate
I
me.
love absurdist humor. So like the fact that it's like, yeah, just roll well. Like it's absurd for me.
And
like-
these
Is it though?
things-
I think it's a pretty reasonable request to just be better at what you're doing.
I have rolled weighted dice that are weighted to always make you roll above a 10 and still rolled the lowest common denominator repeatedly. I can't even cheat to get good numbers.
Yeah.
I can't believe you would cheat at D&D. Tisk tisk.
All right.
You think you know
He
it, guys.
tried to cheat and it did not work.
Ooh, that's quite good. But their deck sucks.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I was gonna say my favorite story about like weighted dice is some person brought lead weighted d6s to a Warhammer tournament and got caught using them, and he tried to hide the evidence by flushing them down the toilet, but the lead in them prevented them from going down the toilet. So when the event organizers went to go look in the bathroom, they found 2 dice perfectly setting on 6s in the toilet from when the guy tried to flush
Nice.
them.
Hey.
Yeah, why would you try and flush lead down a toilet? Like
Well,
what?
they're
That is
lead
the
weighted
exact
dice.
same
They're
roll.
like plastic dice with lead in them.
Yeah, I know. I got that. But
So
lead
these guys
is
are going back to back.
not only an incredibly heavy metal, but also
yeah.
just like not
And this guy
known
rolled a
for its
natural
ability
one.
to be flushed.
Hey. Hoppa.
All right.
He really wanted to cheat. He should have put.
With
tin
that
foil.
being said, Tara, you are first
Yeah.
up in combat.
Tara.
With the
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. Safe to assume this is difficult terrain, yes?
Yes, as comparing this to the sort of cave water in the chamber before, this is a good degree thicker than the water in the previous chamber.
Okay.
It's thick, but is it deep?
So
It is enough for
15.
difficult terrain, yes.
Okay.
And so that would be 35 of my movement. Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah, so 35 of my movement. Oh, they're all scattered around. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna... What does this monster look like as I get closer to it?
As you get closer to it, it looks just like a churning gray mass. As you peer into it, you can see like blood and bone fragments in it. Go ahead and make me a free history check.
Maybe I read about these. A 9. Probably
9?
not.
Just roll better, Thero.
Yeah. Listen, it's just a history roll.
You know it's some sort of ooze, but you can't quite identify it.
I'm gonna smack it with my battle axe, dedicated monk weapon, the Bushki. An
You're a
18.
monk?
18
Yes.
absolutely hits.
Oh, a pow for my god, 13
Wow.
slashing.
Jesus Christ.
13 slashing. Excellent.
I'm two-handing that shit.
I am going to get a fucking calculator.
That is nearly max damage.
What
And-
material is your axe made of, by the way?
Oh, probably just like basic steel.
Uh-oh.
Oh
As
no.
your axe goes crashing into this ooze, you pull it back and you notice large pock marks beginning to form in the steel of your axe. Unfortunately, as you've attacked this gray ooze, its corrode metal trait activates, and you will receive a -1 penalty to damage rolls with this weapon.
Tara will like bring the axe back and like, my father gave this to me, you fucking whore, and she'll go and kick it.
You fucking whore!
You wanted to hit. Bonus
know,
action.
You know the
Absolutely
comic
hits.
where that person teaches the person bad words and the person last pal's like, oh, like gasps?
Yeah.
That's the face that Oz makes when he hears Tara yell that.
Language.
7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning.
And
Yeah, this thing looks like it's about to collapse.
yeah. And because mobile feet, I can back up a bit. So I have 15 movement left.
You're pretty mobile.
Would that be 2 squares or 3 squares with difficult terrain?
We round up in this household.
So 3. So 1, 2, 3. Can I be there?
Well, you're in difficult terrain.
Yeah,
Oh.
so half of 50.
So every square is 2. So you
Okay,
have to
so-
go-
15 would be like 8.
So just
So
yeah.
It'd be 1 square.
I back off a bit and I just like my axe, just like the edge is degrading, just like and that's my turn.
alrighty. Up next is Aryl. You're up.
Do be careful, Tara. And
Look at
or
what
Tara.
they
whatever
did
your
to
name
my Tara. It's either or.
Aryl will extend one hand forward. Just a little bit of help, and she'll quickly draw a upwards facing equilateral triangle and then a downwards facing equilateral triangle underneath it. And sort of the energy of magic that she draws in the air floats for a second, and then she pushes it with her hand towards Tara. And I'm going to cast Static Charge on Tara.
Ooh.
What? What is? Wait, what the fuck is this?
That's a good one.
Laser.
This is one of my spells.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I recognize this shit. I've looked at this.
You impart an
impart-
electric
oh, yeah.
charge that arcs dangerously around a creature's body. When you cast this spell, one creature you can see within range is imbued with electricity. Any creature who targets the imbued creature with a melee attack takes 1d6 lightning damage, and that's before the attack roll.
Oh. Okay.
Which means if they hit you and die, you don't get hit.
They don't even have to hit, as long as they target them with a melee attack.
So little traces of purplish electricity are now dancing around your skin. It feels a little bit like if like someone were taking a very thin piece of dull metal and kind of just rubbing it across your skin.
No,
It's a little prickly and a little tingly, but it doesn't hurt.
You know what happens when like a balloon that's like statically charged like gets near your
Yeah.
head
Yeah,
and
it's
the hair
exactly
comes
like
up?
that.
That's what happens to Tara's hair. It kind of like frizzes out from the static. What a neat little cantrip. Good job, Connor.
Go get them, and that'll be turn.
Available on the DM's Guild.
Damn.
Sponsored,
Connor
not
McKinley
sponsored.
special.
Homebrew in my 5e? Crazy.
It's not
Couldn't be
yours,
me.
it's Connor's.
Oh.
Get fucked.
but it's my 5e. It's
Yep.
All right, will that be your turn?
That's it.
Alrighty. Up next is Malek.
Oh crap! Okay, we all saw the reaction and the holding up of the sword and the corrosiveness and all that.
Yeah, Tara, it was very
Yeah,
noticeable
it was
what
very
happened to her
apparent.
axe.
Tara's been
Okay.
screaming about it. It's just like,
Then
my
I will-
axe!
Then I will utilize that information and I will
Yep.
simply point at the creature in front of my compatriot, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. All right, needs to
Yep.
make a wisdom save, correct?
No, I have to hit them, and then we will do all of the cool stuff.
Toll the Dead is a saving throw.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save. Yeah, you're right.
And your DC is 14?
Correct.
Yeah, no.
Nice. And it did get attacked, so it is missing hit points. So it is taking a D12 instead of a D8, I believe.
All right,
Very-
go ahead and
very
roll it.
cool.
All right.
Very cool.
Here we go.
What sound does the bell make?
4. Hang on a second. Yeah, I don't add anything to it. That's weird. I thought I would.
No,
All right.
It's a cantrip.
What
All
the
right.
fuck?
You do 1d8 damage unless it's already taken damage, and then you roll d12 instead.
No, I saw that. I guess I was hoping that it would let me add my. All right. Well, that's
Nope.
disappointing.
This one.
Cantrip.
I don't normally interrupt the session with bit drops or subs, but
But
I just saw the worst name I've ever seen.
Oh God.
Okay.
Whoa.
No.
oh no,
No.
that's first. So it was bad before the gift to the worst one.
Thanks for the sub, I guess.
Oh, that's
You got to read it out for the VOD because people are gonna
Tom
wonder.
Cruise's breast milk, or no, toaster-shaped bath bomb. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Tom Cruise's breast milk.
breast milk.
Anyway,
We
it
have
was
fun
4
here.
damage. You said.
Yeah, it's 4 damage.
Okay, as these sort of discordant, like funeral bells begin to echo around in this chamber, you see this creature jolt suddenly, and even though it is gray, it loses even some of that color as it sinks down into the muck, no longer active.
Fucking great. There we
Oh.
go. And that will be my turn.
All right, I'll just go ahead and remove him from
As
the turn order.
you'll notice that Malek doesn't even move to pick up either of his weapons. He just points and the thing dies instantly. As Connor stated, funeral bells ring out. To answer your question from before.
Mhm.
It is now one of the gray oozes' turns.
Ooze.
The gray ooze can do little other than dashing towards its prey, and that's going to be its turn. Os, it is now your turn.
Wow.
All right. 5, 10. Can I get here?
You can.
Throw a javelin. What?
I just. You're so tall. I'm out of frame now.
Don't worry about it.
Chat can see, it's fine.
Yeah, but the camera for the folks. My close up is ruined.
All right.
What
I'm gonna,
close up? You're in an iron mask.
I'm gonna huck
a
a
beautiful
javelin at this ooze.
Fucking javelin.
Go 15.
Absolutely hits.
1 second.
That
Bang,
javelin's
no.
gonna be ruined.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna remove it from my thing. As I huck it, he takes. Great, 5 minimum damage,
Still
Oh.
damage.
Woo!
and 5, 10, and I'll go back here to give people space to do what they need to do. That will be Os's turn. Very simple turn.
Up next is Kaxian.
Don't forget
Kaxian?
to unmute. There you go.
is going to realize there's a bunch of slimes around. It's not really much he can do. So he's going to keep an eye behind him, pulling out his sword bravely, his shield raised behind us. He's going to take the dodge action, but he is going to bonus action. My lord, we've certainly faced worse. And he's going to Bardic Inspiration onto Malek.
You damn right.
That is Kaxian's go.
Did Malek already have inspiration?
I used it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe it was
Just making
used.
sure.
Yep, I used it for my
The
escape
other
when I
Grey
got tangled
Ooze's
up last
turn.
time.
Oh, I think he can get to me. Yep.
It is going to use its action to dash to you.
He's
And that is going to be
slurping.
its go.
Okay.
Oh god. Also the
Back to the
dodge
top of the round
actions
with
in, really.
Tara.
Yeah, let me measure something.
Let's go. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I can do that. Aryl, you would begin to see the lightning that you had casted around Tara. It begins to start to coalesce around her shoulders and mouth area. As I will do Breath of the Dragon attack, a line of lightning. Just kind of it mixes with the lightning you casted, and then just this energy out of Tara's mouth as a line of lightning goes through these oozes.
Oh my god, we just King Kong and Godzilla'd that.
Yes, we did. It is 2 rolls of my martial arts die, I believe. And the DC for that is 12, dexterity.
Dexterity saves.
Correct
Good
me if I'm
luck.
wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's not your thing. Let me check here.
1 second.
It's your key save DC.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Dexterity
12.
saving throw against your key save DC.
And the damage is
2 rolls of your martial arts die
Yeah.
on a failed save,
Oh, okay. Is
That's-
it?
Yeah,
or half
that's-
as much damage on a successful one.
You said your
Well, they're
DC
either-
is 12?
Yes.
Wow, they both succeed.
Yeah, so they're taking 1 lightning. Woo!
Just imagine they grow little legs to dodge.
You did it!
God damn it! And Tara will just kick at it. Bonus action kick.
This one's health is a
Bonus
hilarious
action
number.
kick.
69?
Oh, nat 1.
Nat
That's all right.
1.
Oh no.
Punch yourself.
Unfortunately, your attack wings wide as it sort of separates itself into 2 separate parts.
God, you motherfuckers are annoying. I believe with the mobile feat, I don't have to hit, I just have to attack.
I think so.
Does it say? It should
Yes.
say.
Mobile. You
Yep,
make a
okay.
melee attack, not
Yeah, when
a
you make
melee
it.
attack.
Yep.
Yep.
So bonus action melee attacks count. So 10, 20, 25, 30,
Are you
35.
You were kind of the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go get him, guys!
it's
That's my turn.
all
All
you
right.
guys. Do
Aryl,
your
you're
thing.
back up.
I tried to do a cool thing and I rolled snake eyes and a nat 1.
Yep. Snake.
Just roll better, Thero.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
roll better.
Thero.
Yeah,
I
Thero.
was saying it ironically. I know I roll like shit.
Pharaoh,
Yeah.
have you tried being good at the game?
Damn.
What the fuck? That was unnecessary.
I'm just
It's
joking.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
It's
not.
okay.
Don't take it back.
No, don't take it back. It's hilarious.
He fucking deserved it.
I'm
As
used
she-
to it. I've been taking L's since
Aryl,
I
it's
was
He
your
in the
turn.
started
womb.
it. You finished it.
As she came running back to join the rest of the group, Aryl will just kind of smile and look at Tara and pat her shoulder gently. You tried, dear.
They're
And then
slippery. Look what they did to my axe.
She will again point 2 fingers with her right hand and 2 fingers to her right arm's inner elbow with her left hand, point towards this gray ooze, and she's going to cast Firebolt.
Firebolt.
That's a natural
damn.
20,
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
so a 27 to hit.
See, Thero, that's how it's
You
done.
you did great. Here's how you do it.
Natural 20.
That's how you're better at the
absolutely.
game. Yeah.
God.
Damn.
That's
Goodbye.
14 fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
As this bolt of astral fire slams into this gray ooze, it singes the outside of it a little bit, but you can tell that the damage didn't take hold necessarily all the way, and you learn that these creatures have resistance to fire damage.
Oh dear, I seem ill-equipped for this adventure.
You're telling me.
Dang. So it's taken a grand total of
7.
8 damage. Okay.
Why is it taking 8?
It took 1 from Thero's lightning. Breath.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes.
He's saying cumulative.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
The one lightning damage.
Every damage counts.
Damage is damage.
Yeah.
All right, is that Aryl's turn?
That'll be it. I don't have any bonus actions I can use at this moment.
Malek, back up to you.
Immediately pointing at the one that just got hit, and those bells will ring out again, as it needs to make another wisdom saving throw for Toll the Dead.
For ooze, the bell tolls.
Hey.
Nice.
Wisdom save. What's your DC again?
14.
Doesn't matter.
Fuck you, blubber.
Nice.
Do not
Excellent.
ask for whom the bell tolls.
Then
tolls
it is
for
taking
Shmi.
6 damage,
Alright, does
necrotic
not-
damage,
Does
as
not resist
the
that.
power of death compels it.
Its forms sort of resonates with the sound of these bells, threatening to disrupt it entirely, but it is still standing.
Then that will be turn.
All right, that'll bring us around to Jan Ooze's turn. Jan
No.
Ooze is going to
His name is
shorp up
Jan?
onto the shore and is going to make a pseudopod attack at you, Malek.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit you.
That will
Oh
hit.
my god.
Okay.
These guys are rolling really well.
I was going to say, I feel like even as the tank in this particular game, we're still only level 3. So 20s, 19s, those hit pretty hard.
I'm using my big funny dice tower. If you
I can hear it. It
I
sounds
can hear the
awesome.
tower.
Probably hear it.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay, that could have been way worse.
as well as
Mm-hmm.
6 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And as the pseudopod pulls away from your armor, you, like Tara, begin to notice your armor sort of beginning to pop and wither as your AC is reduced by 1.
Okay, I'm gonna, upon seeing this, look back to the rest.
Everyone stay behind me, lest you lose your armor.
Oh no, how terrible.
And
That is
that will be, that'll be turn for
That is
them,
the end
right?
of its turn, which would
Oh,
bring us
there's
to
another
boss.
Do they? Oh, okay. The other one didn't.
Can
They
I-
don't move
can
in
I-
unison.
Can I
Cool.
swoosh over here?
Swoosh.
Is this a swoosable location?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, cool.
How swoosable
the
is
the
it?
grid is misaligned anyway, so if something looks wrong, just go for it.
Os goes and reaches for a sword and then stops and then like reaches for something else and then he just kind of looks at his fist and he just punches this.
Welcome.
He's like, it's working out for Tara, so you know.
Making an arm strike.
24. Holy
Oh
shit!
my god!
What? Are you
What's your
proficient?
strength modifier?
Jeez.
5, so he just gets punched for 5 damage.
Wow.
That does hurt it significantly, believe it or not.
God
All
dang.
right.
As you just
Cool.
leave a dent in this gray ooze, the size and shape of your fist.
You know when
And,
the paladin starts swinging, it's getting dire.
It's like that scene in Kung Pao
Is
where the
it-
dude
is it
punches
dire?
and his whole
I don't know.
stomach comes out. It's like a perfect chunk.
I envision that image of that guy fighting the crabs, like on the like that cover.
Yeah.
Except for it's just awesome oozes, just punching them with a club. That's all I got, Chief. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. That will bring us back to Kaxian.
All right. Kaxian, kind of seeing this thing, is uncertain if this thing can understand him, and is quite nervously just gonna look at the ooze and give a very guttural, from the cackles of his soul, burp, and cast vicious mockery on the creature.
Nice.
You
Oh,
call
which-
that gurgling? This is a gurgle.
You're
Which
no
one are you
good,
targeting?
Ooze. You're just like
this
your
one.
father.
Wisdom saving.
It does,
Wisdom is
not need,
save.
to under-
I
it
just
does
like.
not need to understand you. All right.
I checked beforehand. That's also why I just burped rather than actually talking.
Yeah.
All right. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Kill it with a burp. Kill it with a burp.
What's your spell save DC?
14 in this case.
It fails.
14.
Takes 4 psychic damage.
Yes.
Get fucked,
Wait,
Ooze.
Eat it.
Yeah.
That is Caxian's go.
You see a oddly humanoid face just sort of emerge from the ooze's form, and it just frowns.
Alright. That's Caxian's go.
It also has disadvantage on its next attack, which
Yep.
I believe... Oh, nope, it is the other ooze's turn.
It sure is.
Other ooze is going to run up to the one who just punched its friend.
No! Swing at me, you coward!
Still pretty good. 20 to hit you.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
what the
better
fuck?
than the last one!
Why are they so juiced? What the hell? 1 second. Let me see if I got a
They're just
reaction.
rolling
Everything in this
really
dungeon is
well
juiced.
right now.
Nah, I'll just take the fucking hit.
Are you wearing
You
armor,
take-
though?
I am, yeah.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage,
Owie.
as well as 5 points of acid damage, and your AC is
Ow.
reduced by 1.
Alrighty.
And that will bring us back to the top of the round, believe it or not.
Oh my
Tua'Tara.
god. Fuck me, dude.
I'd rather not.
Your loss. Is the battle axe completely unusable,
It is
Connor?
not completely unusable. You can still use it. It just has a penalty to its damage rolls.
Okay. I think I gotta be swinging.
Good luck.
Occupying your square for a second. Which of these oozes looks the most dead?
They're both about the same.
All right.
One did get burped on, if that
Yep.
helps at all.
Gonna continue the lightning theme with draconic strike, and all these unarmed strikes are gonna be lightning. So
Alrighty.
Tar's just gonna punch
Go for it.
the one next to Malek in front of us.
Alrighty.
23. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Definitely hits. Definitely hits. Their AC is 8, by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're oozes.
Nice.
They're gonna be like.
You are
poo.
not missing these things.
Max
say
damage
that.
8.
8 bludgeoning damage. It's lightning damage, though, right?
Yes, it's lightning. It's lightning. Yes. Does that seem to be
The
effective or
lightning
not?
courses through its form, and it just flattens out and dissipates into the muck. It is dead.
Ooh, okay. Bonus action, kick the one in front of us.
Go for it.
9?
I put it to like a. I put it to an arm lock, even though it's kind of not how that
It's
works.
still
but-
a hit, but damn.
You give him the ooze lock.
Yeah, exactly.
As Oz
For
just
5 lightning damage.
hooks its arm around the hooks his arm around the mass of this gray ooze, giving you an opportunity to bludgeon this thing further. It is not down yet, but it is looking very rough.
Mobile feet, get the fuck out of there. You got this, guys.
I got this.
Up next, Aryl.
Great work, dear. And she'll pat Tara on the shoulder again.
Oh,
and
thank
she's
you.
just gonna kind of glide down past
No.
the other two. And taking a very close look at the slime, just
Aryl
kind of
punches
putting together everything that's happened already. She's just going to reach out a delicate hand towards it, and with her ring finger and middle finger, she'll tap it lightly on the side and cast Shocking Grasp. And that's a 12 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
I mean, he said it was 8.
For 4 lightning damage.
And that'll do it.
Goodbye.
As you disrupt
As you guys will
the
see,
gray ooze's form.
you'll see Aryl just kind of walk up, gently tap this thing with the 2 fingers. A short jolt of electricity will go into its form, and it'll just liquefy and drop down into the ground.
My axe. Oh.
My armor.
As it
Oh.
dies,
Oh
Malek is gonna turn around. Did you in game scream out that your father gave that axe to you?
Yes, she did.
Malek is gonna hold out a hand for the axe.
At first, Tara's like keep away, but then like, okay, what are you gonna do?
As
hands it over.
As he looks at it, he kind of looks at the craftsmanship on it, and he begins to run his hand very slowly over it. And I'm gonna cast Mending on it.
Oh,
you run your fingers along the length of this axe, and as you do, this divine power from within you and without you sinks into the blade, and it mends what was once broken as the pockmarks slowly begin to fade away, and your weapon is restored to perfect working order. Because I think it's bullshit that it can't do that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Rules is written. Mending doesn't fix that.
Oh, that is bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm glad that works.
Yeah. So
that's the whole point of the spell.
Yeah. So you use magic to fix it up, and then like Tara like brings it back like close to her head and examines it, and like sparkle just like anime sparkles appear in her eyes, and she's just like, if you consent to being hugged, she will just grab you. And
he will put out a hand and not let you hug. He will straight up Kofi Kingston to Big E stop you.
Thank you, Malek. Thank you. This means a lot.
He will turn around and
as you turn around, Oz is like looming over you, just looking down, making puppy dog eyes.
And as Oz does that, I will cast Mending once again on myself.
Oh, that's such a shame. You have to fix that armor. Oh no.
Yeah, just like before, the sort of acid damage to your armor begins to slowly heal over the course of a minute.
And then as they finish up on their own armor, there is a momentary beat where they look up at you and lock eyes with you with their mask. And after that beat, they will, for a third time, cast Mending on their armor.
Oz will nod in appreciation.
And then once done, we'll attempt to move around.
I was going to say, while this is happening, Aryl's going to check the ooze on the ground to make sure that it's safe to enter, because she can see the light coming from around the other corner.
Yeah. The oozes are sort of beginning to loosen and dissipate into the muck, sort of becoming one with the sewery sludge beneath you. Go ahead and make me either an Arcana or a Religion check.
I'll give you the one I have. That's a soft 20.
Oh my god.
You look at these oozes and you're aware of some scholars have lists of creature types, and these beings are listed as oozes. However, as you begin to look them over, you see sort of blood and sinew and bone fragments that make up their form. They're not necessarily oozes as more as they are desiccated, graying flesh. And you realize that these beings are not oozes, they are in fact undead.
Question for you. Does a scholar's pack have flasks in it?
That's a great question. I can grab that answer for you momentarily.
Talk amongst yourselves while I can consider scooping the goop.
A scholar's pack has a backpack, a book of lore, a bottle of ink, an ink pen, 10 sheets of parchment, a little bag of sand, and a small knife.
Got some sand, bro.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my little bottle of ink. I'm going to pour it out onto the ground. And then using a dagger, I will scoop some of the goop into the ink bottle.
Scoop the goop.
Scoop the goop. And then kind of cork it and place it back in my pack.
Okay. You have a small vial of undead gray ooze.
Nice.
Ugh. What are you gonna do with that?
I'm going to take it back to the court. Someone there may wish to examine it.
Oh, it's evidence. I see.
Well, seeing as you are able to traverse the muck, I must assume it is safe to walk.
Do you want to
So kind of-
piggyback?
She'll look at you oddly. What is a piggyback?
You just
Why did you take her pig? Give it back.
no. It's you. Put your arms around my neck, and I'll hold you up while you rest
When
on my
you
back.
He dips, they dip.
Oh. Well, that is very kind of you. And she'll kind of raise her arms up.
And just hoist you up on a piggyback.
She basically weighs nothing.
Yep.
She is so light.
Tara does like very practiced, like kind of like mini squats, like kind of like exercise, just to kind
Mini
of
squats.
yeah, just like little like okay, I'm lifting, and then off and away.
I think
Like
with
Cloud in
all of her
FF7.
equipment, she's still like under like your light load.
I'm sorry, I just
Yeah.
imagine it's just like, do I even weigh anything to you? No, it's like holding up a couple of marshmallows.
Yep.
Oz will turn towards Kaxian and kind of gesture.
You want to piggyback?
You want that?
That is rather undignified of a. Yes.
God.
I like to imagine how tall is the ceiling in this space?
I believe it is about 10 feet high.
Okay, I'm 8 feet tall. As I put Kaxian on my back, I like drag him across the ceiling. He's too tall.
Knocking stalactites over. Just
You
Clang,
feel
clang,
your
clang.
shield with the family crest just sort of being worn away by the ancient roof of this place.
He is happy he doesn't have to walk in the grossness.
It's like that scene in Galaxy Quest when the ship is just trying to get out of the spaceport and just scrapes along the side.
Every now and then there'll be a little walking toot, but not from us.
Mark, move your token.
Malik is going to continue moving,
Oh,
Connor, so
sorry.
just tell me if I need to stop at any point or if there's anything
You're
of
getting to a
note.
point soon.
Okay. And I will continue to walk to go to here.
And
Uh,
as
I
you
don't-
get
Yeah.
as you get there, you see a double door made of green tinged stone that seals off further progress into the catacombs below. Facing the double door is a large carving of a grinning skull, and one of its eye sockets bears a wide eyeball with a jeweled iris. The other socket is an empty divot.
Mm. Okay. And then I also see a hallway that continues down.
Yes, as you do, you see what looks like another crypt, maybe a bit larger than the one you were just in.
Okay.
Also, as you can probably see, shambling around the room are zombies, and it looks like there's a lot of them.
Oh no.
Do they appear to be mindless? Do they appear to be patrolling, or do they appear to hear us? Any of those three would be good information to have. I can roll perception if you need it.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. It's going to be an 11.
Actually, you don't see the zombies.
On second thought, they see you.
They don't appear to be they appear to be roused and moving about, but they don't appear to be actively searching for anything.
Okay. Malek is going to move out of the way so the more people can move up, and he's going to block off this corridor so that if they hear anything, they can't get through him, and I will allow the others to go investigate the door.
Someone check if we need another eye or not.
Looking at the slot in the door, does it at all seem close to the size of Oz's evil stone or anything else that we've already encountered?
Excuse me, Mark. The unlucky rock.
Sorry,
please.
unlucky rock, not
Thank
evil
you.
stone. My mistake.
The carving of the grinning skull appears to be life-size.
Yes, I do believe we need this one's pair. Although to what end? What do you think might be behind this?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't a clue.
Oh, so a mystery to solve then.
I
We
rather
should
doubt
find-
anyone, but the people who put this down here quite have the rightful ideas to put us exactly down this place.
Then we should endeavor to find its mate.
One
We're
thing's
looking-
for certain, though. Whoever was down here certainly doesn't have very good sense of smell.
We're looking for those that were involved in the court. Cult, whatever it's called. My guess is they are behind the door.
Then we'll need to find this second eye.
Then we will have to deal with the undead.
And he's going to begin marching forward
Oh,
towards these
geez.
things.
By
All
your
right.
lead, Lord Corvus. You seem quite good at that.
I'm before, because they haven't heard us yet, so I would like to, before we go in there, will you allow me to ready an action as I move closer?
Sure.
If these things turn in an aggressive posture towards me, I would like to immediately cast Toll the Dead on them. Yeah, I'll cast Toll the Dead. Even if they're immune to it, I'll still
Just casting it?
do it. Correct, because I can only ready one action, so that would be the action that I ready.
All right. Which one are you casting it on?
The closest one to me.
All right. That would be this one then.
That would be this one if I can see it, or the one behind him if I can't.
Absolutely. Let me go ahead and just move the map here really quick so audience can see.
Mm-hmm.
That is another wisdom save, correct?
Yes. If they become hostile, it will be a wisdom save.
Oh, you're not just doing it. You're
No, I'm ready. That's why I asked to ready it. If they become hostile, I want to execute the spell, but I don't want to hit them first because they might just be mindless and not interact with us, kind of like the ghost. So I don't want to be the provocation that makes them attack us. I just want to respond in kind if they get aggressive.
make an insight check.
Okie dokie.
Insight?
19.
These creatures before you do not seem to have the intelligence of the ghost you met in the other chamber. You have likely seen beings like this before, and you know there is only one thing on their minds: kill and eat. And these beings look no different.
Excellent. Then, without hesitation, I will cast Toll the Dead before they have an opportunity to progress any further.
All right. It rolled an 11.
All right, then it fails, but it has not been hit, I assume. So it's only taking a D8, which it will take
right.
4 damage of necrotic.
4 damage. All right.
Yep.
As these discordant bells ring throughout this room, you see the zombie before you. It's the skin on its hand sort of slides off at the prompting of your spell and hits the floor. It looks down. All of the zombies are roused by the sound of these discordant bells, and they all look in the direction your spell came from. And once more, I'm going to need
With
everybody
feeling.
to roll initiative. And-
Initiative.
Wait. Okay.
That's a 7.
Oh, 5 again.
Nice.
22. Oh my god.
Oof.
Jeez.
9.
Tara's ready to throw down.
Tara is
Yeah,
always ready to throw.
I
hands.
will
on
say, at
site.
least posture-wise, Malek looks like he's trying to block off because there's only a 5-foot square, I assume, all the way through. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not it's not enough room for 2 people side by side.
Right.
Okay.
It's a narrow hallway.
All right, then Malek looks like he's trying to block it off so they can't get through him. So if anybody moves past him, you'll at least know that he's attempting to not let anyone go through.
We almost had a large straight.
We did, but Tara fucked it up.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
We had 5, 7, 8, and 9 covered.
All you fucking needed was the
All we needed was a
fucking
6.
6
All
or a
you
10.
had to do was roll a 6, CJ.
Or a 10, and I would have taken a 10 because then it's not your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's on Monty.
We would have had a small
16.
straight. It would have been a 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's still points. But like now we've
One
got
of them
nothing.
might roll a 6. One of them might roll a 6. So we
I'll
might.
Now
leave
we have
the-
to put it in the chance square.
I'll leave the onus up to you. Would you like the zombies to roll individual initiatives, or would you like them all to go at once?
Do it as a group. I think it'll just be easier.
Yeah.
Okay. Collectively, they rolled a 16 on their initiative, so they'll be going right after
Fuck!
Tara.
Okay.
No, I knew that. That's fine.
So, what shall
Let's
I
put it in
do?
there kindly.
All right. If you're ready, I do have 50 feet of movement. I think I can actually.
You're gonna go all the way to the front.
I got bonus action dash type stuff, so
Okay, good.
got
I
a
was like,
spring inverse
oh,
of that.
wait.
Tara's gonna run in. So only 45 of my movement. So, and battle axe once again, freshened with the mending spell. Yup. 16.
I believe, yeah, 16 hits.
Okay, hits a zombie. Okay. For minimum damage 5.
Still damage.
Yeah.
As the axe sinks into this creature's collarbone, you pull it out, and it doesn't seem to be phased at all.
And then key point, step of the wind. I'm gonna dash the fuck out of there.
Nice.
Back to
Alright.
the spot I started at.
Run
So-
away, run away, run
So
away.
y'all just see Tara just like somersault over Aryl and Os and like kickflip over
Mhm.
Malek. I don't fucking know. Chop that guy and then just bounce backwards.
Kidding.
Awesome.
In
Just lift-
very, very controlled burst of speed.
Os just pulls up one of those like cards that says 10 on it.
Oh, thank you.
You land and you hear the special noise from Tony Hawk.
Yeah, damn.
Pew, pew, pew.
That is how the monk do.
All right. It is now the zombies' turn.
Zambos.
As
Just once, I want to find a room full of Zamboni.
a chorus of groans begin to shamble towards you.
No.
Oh yeah.
As I'm just going to get their movements out of the way.
Nice.
That one's going to
Oh.
dash. This one's going to dash. This one's
Oh,
going
they
to
come.
dash. This one's going to dash.
They
Oh,
are,
there's
but
more
this is
than
why.
This one's going to dash.
Yeah.
This one's
Oh,
going to
no.
dash.
Oh, Bosco, what have you done?
I've
And the
created
one-
a choke point.
The one in front is going to make an attack roll.
Okay.
Using its slam attack. That is a natural 2, so I do not believe
I
that
thought
hits.
you were going to say 20, and I might have just flipped the table.
Also, OCD brain or ADHD brain. Does the map look like a gun to anybody else?
Oh my god, yeah.
I see an
this-
AK.
this section
Yeah.
I
This
do,
is
yes.
the Benelli M4, an Italian
Oh,
magazine.
Oh no! Sorry.
That is a miss, though, if you didn't already know.
I was sort of aware. Having missed that, that's going to be the end of the zombie's turn, leading us to Aryl.
Oh dear. Well, this
That's-
is going to be a difficult situation. 1, 2, 3. As Aryl cannot get past the much larger Malek blocking the walkway, you will see 2 arms kind of extend underneath your arms since she is shorter than you. She's kind of passing her arms through the gaps between your armor. And in front of you, she's going to make a triangle with her index and middle fingers extended on each hand and touching thumbs. And she is going to cast Burning Hands.
Oh. Ooh.
Our dear friend... Oh, that was really low. Our dear friend Malek is considered in the area of effect. However, utilizing my Sculpt Spells ability, you automatically succeed any saving throws.
And I believe they also take no damage.
Yeah, I shouldn't take damage.
They take no damage if they would normally take half damage.
Cool.
All right, so how many of these zombies need to make saves?
It's a 15-foot cone. So, 2.
Gotcha. The 2 in front.
Yes.
Question: we're able to share a square, aren't we? Couldn't you step up a spot and then do it?
It was pointed out that this was too
attacks of
small.
opportunity.
I see what you're saying.
It was also pointed out that this was too small to do that, I thought. So,
I mean, you could like briefly lean over his shoulder to do it. I would give you that.
Okay.
It just gives you an extra zombie. That's the only reason
I'll do that. Yeah. It's okay if I provoke too. That's fine. I thought I couldn't get past you.
You can't get past me.
It'll be the front 3 zombies. They need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Or take 5 damage.
Or take 5. Yeah, my 3d6 roll was a 3, a 1, and a 1.
Yep, that's a mark roll for you.
1 in front fails.
DC is 15, by the way.
15 good.
That one succeeds. That one fails. So
also, any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried are ignited.
Alrighty. This one is going to take that full damage.
Oh no!
Burst of fire. A burst of fire ignites the sort of tattered clothing that these zombies were wearing.
And then I will step back, I presume provoking.
Absolutely. This one is going to try and claw at your arm with a slam attack. I don't think that hits. That is a...
You have mage armor up.
I do.
That's a 12.
My AC is currently 14.
Well, there you go. As the magical energy sort of repels the blow from this zombie.
You'll see Aryl's arms disappear from your space and feel her move away from you. However, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the most I can move, so.
Yeah.
That will be turn. I do so love when I'm like, all right, time to bust out the damage stealing spell, and I could have done more damage with a cantrip. Awesome.
That's the dice rolls.
That'll bring us to Corvus or Kaxian.
All right. Kaxian is going to cry.
That's a free action.
That's Bertrand's. Yeah. That's Bertrand's move. I'm not gonna take that from him.
So this one's just gonna shit.
Are you still bardically inspired?
I am still technically bardically inspired. If you haven't dropped concentration.
We are simply going to move forward and just throw. Can we move, like, I guess, here?
Yeah.
And throw a dagger over here.
Yeet!
Yeet!
Got. All right.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
For 5 piercing.
The zombie looks like he's doing rough.
All right. Kaxian will kind of look around towards the group, realizing that he's not in great position in this particular fight, and is just gonna move back. It's Kaxian's go. Run forward, throw a dagger, and then walk back.
Nice throw.
Okay.
Nice throw you did there.
Thank you.
You should take up knife juggling.
I was aiming for the one behind it.
That
It's
will
a
bring us
hit.
to Malek.
The water creature, how long has it been since we fought them in game?
It's probably been maybe like 5 minutes.
Okay, so technically, because I haven't dropped concentration, I want to put Hunter's Mark on the first guy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because I have that for an hour. So what I'd like to do is, well, actually, hang on. Before I do that, I got hit in the last fight. Let's see if I would still have it. I would. Sweet. All right. So then he's Hunter's Marked. I didn't have to cast it. I'm going to slice the dude in front of me with a longsword.
Go for it.
I'm going to Bardic Inspiration that, which is a D8, I believe. Zan?
D6.
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 Yeah,
It's not a D8 yet, damn.
We are level 3.
14.
That hits.
Sweet. And I will roll damage. 4 plus a D6 for Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yeah.
So another
Nice.
6, so 10 damage total.
10 damage total. 10 damage total. You see the opening that Tara made with her axe, and you slice down even further, severing this thing's spine as its upper torso begins to sort of lean back. However, making its undead fortitude save, it is still standing.
It's still standing? Okay.
Undead fortitude.
So it was bonus action Hunter's Mark. Attack. I'm going to attempt to move because this thing has already burned its reaction. So I'm going to go 1. Can I push my allies back into the space if they let me?
That would require a specific action, like a shove action.
Which I cannot do. So then I'm just going to take 1 5-foot step back as I attempt to get a little bit closer to my allies to give them some room to swing if they don't have any other options. But I will stop there for now.
All right, that's your turn.
Yes.
Big man.
Big man.
Now you go
Big man
made a
incoming.
big mistake.
I'm gonna run past my companions. I'm assuming you're referring to us in that situation.
Yes.
So that you can
Nice.
run in and kill and then get out.
Yeah. I just want to check something here real fast. I'll probably save those. All right. Great sword.
Whack.
Wow.
Whack. 11.
That hits.
Nice.
They are zombies.
Oh my god. 50
Wow.
points of damage. Fuck the zombie in
Fucking
particular.
huge.
Yeah, make your undead fortitude now, bitch.
Rolled really well, but it did not
Oh.
make the save.
Ooh.
Let's go.
As the zombie comes crashing down finally, severed in 2 halves, the top half sort of begins to claw towards you and then loses all facsimiles of undeath. And it lies motionless before you.
Alright. Yeah, the rest of this is kind of useless. I kind of want to move out of the way to give more people chances to run in.
That was kind of my thought because there's
I'm-
nothing stopping you.
Oh, because the zombies go... Tara goes before the zombies.
Yep.
Correct.
I
So you
know
can
I'm
move out of
last,
there and
so-
let them run in, punch, and
I'm
run
going to
out.
stay where I am because Tara can run in on top of the body and start punching. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to wait where I am, and that's going to be turn. As I just, like, full-on guts cleave that zombie in two.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is... Oh, this is true.
that zombie in twice.
Bring us to the top of the round. Tara,
Yeah.
you're up.
30 feet of movement to parkour in there. I
But
think
you do it hardcore?
I'll try to. Starting off with another Breath of the Dragon, my last use of it for the day. But I think this is rather fitting because there's a line of fucking enemies. The DC again is 12, and I'm gonna do fire damage as she just naturally shouts, "Fuck off!" and then just a line of fire.
All right. It's a 30-foot cone.
It's a 20-foot cone, but it can be a 30-foot line. I'm doing the 30-foot line.
30-foot line. All right.
Yeah. So let me roll that fire damage. I assume fire affects zombies normally. 6.
6. All right. It's a dex save.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I have no idea if it affects them normally.
Dex save
Your
12.
DC is
That's
12.
crazy.
I don't know. Maybe they're zombies in fireman outfits. I don't know.
First one fails. Second one fails.
6 fire.
Third one fails.
6 fire.
That's a natural 20.
He either takes
The
half
last
or
one
none.
fails.
So everybody but the nat 20 takes 6, and I assume the success takes
Nice.
3.
Yes, he's going to take 3.
Yep.
Yes.
Bonus action, I'm gonna grab the zombie by like his head, like maybe his hair, and just push him down into my knee and like knee him in the face.
Boom.
11.
That hits.
Let's go!
6 bludgeoning.
All right. Give me just a moment.
Come on,
I
ride the
am
train.
Setting.
And then the
All
last-
right.
And then the
Health.
last 20
I
feet of
said Give me a
movement.
second.
Yep.
All right.
This Tara grabs him, just like ew, ew, ew. It knees him, ew, ew, ew.
Gross,
Like
gross, still gross.
wipes the hand on the wall as she's like getting back into position, like ew, 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 gross. And that is how the Tara do.
The
Alrighty.
Tua'Tara.
That's my twin.
It is the zombie's turn.
Duo Tara.
Zombie in front is. I'm just going to delete this guy.
Nah.
He had the initiative. Shit.
To the shadow
no.
realm. Oh my god.
I'll give it to the one back here.
We.
All right. One in front is going to run up to you, Oz, and make a slam attack. I'm almost certain that does not hit. Yeah, 11.
That would definitely miss.
Monty, you're muted.
That's a miss on Oz. I know that already, but they're muted. I think they stepped away to the bathroom.
Oh,
Yes.
Ah, yes. Well, that one misses. And I'm going to be very slow on this next one, as this zombie is going to run up, and he is...
Oh, here comes the projectile vomit.
As he begins to mindlessly try and move towards Os, he takes a step onto the one in front of his shoulders, and he's going to make an athletics check. And succeeds.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
my god.
Oh.
Are they forming Mecha Shiva?
As the zombies begin to crawl over one another in
Oh
sort
my
of a
God.
wave trying to get to you all.
Oh no.
I'll say this one is half occupying this one space, and they're both going to making attacks at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Dude, I was using the bathroom and never before has boss music started playing the moment it said, "Does this hit you, Oz?" I was like, shit!
We got you. I think your AC is 16, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
that's what I thought.
it rolled exactly a 16.
Damn
with
it!
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Wow.
With disadvantage.
No.
Oz going to be taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
And the rest of the zombies are simply going to move in. And that'll be their turn.
All right.
Aryl.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go back to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
No, you're
It's
good.
okay. It's okay.
I got.
Boy, this is an interesting predicament.
Yeah.
Use a spell.
We've alerted the horde.
Given the situation,
Chain lightning.
I wish. Given the situation, Aryl is going to maintain her current position. She is going to draw a triangle in the space in front of her with her right hand, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. Oh, well, the first one's a 10 to
That
hit this
hits.
zombie.
Hey,
let's go.
Zombie, low AC, not changed.
You
Let's
take
go.
7 fire damage.
you see the fire sort of ignite its form, and it begins to wreathe in these flames of yours. However, making its undead fortitude, it survives at 1 HP.
Of course.
So for Oz and Malek, I was like, that's not right. That's fine. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Merrick is the villain from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, it was like, that's not right. Malek and Oz will see this arrow of flame zip past their heads, hit this zombie, and just as they're recognizing that it is not fully down, a second one comes whizzing past. That's a 25 to hit.
Also hits.
For 5 more fire damage.
Damn. Makes its undead fortitude again.
Oh, Lord. And while it's barely twitching to recover.
Is undead fortitude only once per turn?
No, I think it's every time they get hit, if I remember zombies.
Every time.
Yep.
Yeah, they can just keep trucking.
Literally, it gets blasted with another arrow of fire, and before even the twitch of life that shows it's not yet down, a third one will come slinging past. That's a... Anyway, for 6 more fire damage.
Stay dead.
Stay the fuck down.
This time failing its undead fortitude.
God.
Took a whole scorching ray.
I'm going to go ahead and make a homebrew rule on the fly. Every time they make their undead fortitude save, the DC goes up by 1.
Thank you.
That's fair.
Because that's insane that it can just tank.
No, it can't.
I mean, a level 2 spell.
As somebody
like
who runs zombies every year, there's a reason why I normally don't have them roll that. Because in a horde, it's just awful.
Yep, it's why zombies are dangerous.
That will unfortunately be.
There's a real easy way to get around it. Smiles.
There is, but I'm not going to meta that.
If only we had the means to do that.
If only.
SMH.
But yeah, that's my turn. I was hoping to hit maybe 2, but yeah, fucking tank zombie tanked it, and that's it.
Nice.
Kaxian.
All right. Fuck. There really isn't much I can do from a range.
You do have your Bardic Inspiration back, though. I used it.
We will throw a Bardic Inspiration towards Os. If you can carry me through that horrible water, you can carry all of us. And Bardic Inspiration to Os.
That's not necessarily true, but I appreciate the attempt.
I'll turn back to you and I'll give you a nod.
And then bravely, Kaxian will look behind him and take the dodge action. That's my go.
Bravely.
All right.
Bravely.
Full defense.
Oh, brave
Bosco special.
Kaxian.
Speaking of which, Malek,
it
you're
sure
up.
is. All right. I like to call it the Remy special, but that's okay.
No, it's just you.
Remy is
It is.
special.
It's unless I'm playing a knight in 3/5 or Remy, I don't always do it. I'd like to full defense for my. No, I'm kidding. Am I allowed to occupy this space since he died? And you said the other one was only kind of half in.
Yeah, as that one sort of dies, it slumps over, and the zombie that was crawling on its shoulders slumps to the ground as well.
Got it. All right, then I would like to move forward and take a slice at this next one.
Go for it.
I will do so with my long sword. 13 hits, I'm assuming?
Yes. As a hit.
3 damage. Wow. Excellente.
Yerp.
And then I have a decision to make.
I'm just going to...
1, 2, 3, 3.
Nope. I'm just going to... Yep. There we go. And there we go.
Excellent.
So I can see them now.
And then the strategy has been working, so then I will use my movement to back up. So that one will get a swing if it wants it.
All right. It will absolutely take the attack of opportunity, and it will miss wildly.
Cool. And so I will move back to this point, and then... Yeah, one... Okay. Yeah, that'll be turn.
Up next is Os.
I like to cast Fireball at 8th level in the middle of the zombies, please.
All right.
Just joking.
That's your once per day,
corners.
right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Does it destroy a priceless chess set that there's only 3 of
It
in the
sure
world?
does.
Oh, the
And as a
fucking
matter of
dig.
fact, Vecna was standing right there too. He goes, "Oh shit!"
Vecna's in a fucking bathrobe.
wasn't
Bathrobe with
ready.
like his newspaper, just like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Can't you see I'm trying to spoil myself?
Got cucumber slices on his eyes.
It's home spa Tuesday.
Alright, I saved Versi was the first. I'm gonna go for another greatsword swing.
Go for it.
Get him.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. I got scared. 13.
13 hits.
13 damage.
Nice. Vecna wouldn't spoil himself. He would soil himself because he can't pee.
And it fails its undead fortitude.
That's not how that works.
And
All
another
right.
zombie goes down.
Is the space in front of me considered a gap?
Yes, now that the zombie is dead, it is.
Alright. I feel like Oz is like a tall person in a crowd of people just like making a path forward.
Yeah.
Everybody move! Get behind me.
I will. Yeah, Oz will chop another one down. He's gonna end his turn there, and he's gonna kind of just like push the line forward. Though he's not looking like he's gonna die, but he's quite a bit beat up. But he's still got gas in the tank, and that'll be
All right.
Oz's turn.
Tara, you're up.
I'm gonna swoos in and I'm gonna start punching.
Punch.
That's a I can occupy that, yeah.
Yeah, I asked. So
Yep. Just like hoisting herself over her shoulders and over your shoulders, and then like coming down like axe kick. Gonna kick this fucker. Whoopah. That's a nat 1.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, a natural one
No.
is going to miss.
That's okay. God damn it! And she'll just bonus action punch.
Bonus action punch.
9. If
Oh
you
That's
my
it.
god, dude!
That
wow.
It's 6 bludgeoning.
It hits?
Yeah.
These
Zombies
guys have the
are
exact
easy.
same AC as
Zombies
those
are-
oozes.
Zombies
Yeah.
are so easy to hit.
Yeah. Just, I'd like to imagine like Tara's just like trying to find places to punch them, and she's just like ew, 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 and then just like backs off again. 25 there, 25 back. That's me.
All right. It is now the zombie's turn. Zombie
Get
number
him, boss.
1. Engage. It's going to fight you, Us.
Round 1.
You said 16 was your AC?
Yeah.
It rolled exactly 16.
Ah!
Tank better!
And you are going to be taking 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
As it rolls max damage
Nice.
on its slam attack.
Oof.
Next zombie is going to try and climb
I-
on the shoulders.
Do I want to do? No, I'm gonna save So's endurance. So 7. Sorry, you said.
7 points of bludgeoning, yes.
All right.
Second one succeeds its athletics check to climb onto the shoulders of the previous one, swiping at you from behind and on top of this one. Going to do so with disadvantage, however. It is a 15 and misses.
This is-
And then the rest are just simply going to...
Shuffle
in.
on in.
Mhm.
Zombie's turn.
Big-
Aryl.
Yup. It's time.
To skip turn.
I'm gonna you Tara, as you slide back into place, you'll notice like kind of just the faintest hint of sweat on Aryl's brow.
Uh-oh.
Her expression hasn't changed, but you get the sense that maybe she's running a little low in the tank. But all that said, I am going to cast Magic Missile at this thing.
Magic missile.
So,
It's gonna take 3 force damage.
You get 2 more, I believe. At
Yes,
level
I do.
1.
Yep.
And then 5 force damage.
Okay.
And then 4 force damage.
Alrighty.
Collective total of 11, 12 force damage.
And it fails its undead fortitude. It is down.
Nice.
as these bolts of astral energy slam into its shoulder, causing one of its arms to fly off, its chest leaving a gaping hole, and then finally its head, causing the zombie to crumple to the ground, lifeless.
All right, keep it up. We almost
Did you
have
know?
them.
Did you know you're terrifying?
Thank
Tara
you.
just saw you pop somebody's head, just like, ugh.
And that's turn.
All right, that will bring us back to Kaxian.
All right. Kaxian will move up. Let's see, how far is this?
Sorry, Zan, you're kind of clogged in the hole here.
No, it's all right.
Toad in the hole.
This will be with disadvantage. We're gonna throw a dagger. Huh! Wait, disadvantage.
Bruh.
19 to hit.
Wow.
Hey.
Absolutely hits.
Oh my, the calculation won't leave the screen. I can't tell how much damage it is.
3.
3.
3 damage.
Nice.
Average damage.
Damage is damage.
Listen, it's hard to hit
That
when you're
is
throwing
true.
a knife at that range. In these confines,
And
These are the
then-
friendly confines.
And then we'll just do one of these again. That is Kaxian's go.
Alrighty. That will bring us back
you're
to
on top of
Malek.
Terra.
Yeah, you're in my space.
Okay. Get out of here.
Roll 20 is active
1,
funky, so I'm gonna restart real
2,
quick.
3. You're good. I'm going to swing at the zombie in front.
Okay, where you were currently on top of the zombie in front.
I saw the axe over him. I thought he was dead.
No, I'm just gonna.
You can
There we
put them
go.
in the
And
GM
then-
There we go.
layer, Connor. And
All right,
that's-
cool.
Saves
And then
it.
I'm gonna swing at the dude who was trying to shamble over the dead one.
Go for it.
All right, here we go. Yeah, that's a hit.
Hits.
Um,
Absolutely.
And then he's also going to take Hunter's Mark damage because I will move that to him. Here we go. Yeah, he will.
All right.
14
big,
damage.
Meaty chunk out of this zombie. It is still standing, however.
God dang it. Well, then I'm going to move back and it will get another swing.
All right. Slam attack. There's a 19 to hit you.
That
Oh
hit me.
no!
Connor, question.
Huh?
I have my interception fighting style.
Mm.
Would that work in this instance? Because he's running away, which means he would enter my space, which means technically.
Well, it's more just that
You
he's
need to be
near
with-
you.
You need to be within 5 feet of him anyway.
Yeah,
And you're, yeah.
Well,
which you already are
yeah.
when he's leaving. So
5 feet of me or 5 feet of the attack because they're 10
I
feet away
think
from the dude.
when a
Five feet of your
creature you can
ally.
see- when a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage. So yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Well, the creature's not within 5 feet.
no,
but-
it's
the-
you,
The ally
It's
has to be within 5
Target,
feet.
yeah.
Mm.
yeah,
and
that
you
would
are
work.
within 5 feet when the hit.
I would like to spend my reaction to reduce whatever damage he takes then.
Go for
as
it.
I protect Malek.
What do you need to roll for that?
I have to roll a die, but I'll let you do the damage first, and then I can
It's
minus
6.
whatever. Alright. You take none as I
Let's go.
as this zombie goes for you, I just slam my sword into the ground and it blocks the attack and you are not hit.
Dummy. You
Beautiful.
didn't see the other big guy.
I love interception fighting.
And with
so-
that, it is your
So
attack.
good.
Us.
Alright, motherfucker. And I'm gonna step forward,
I'm gonna make
And
you
I'm-
eat this.
and
Eat
I'm
the
gonna-
sword.
bring the sword out from the earth, and I'm just swing.
But Swinger, about the Muna and the
25.
Juna. Oh, yep, absolutely hits.
And the 25, a 6.
No.
Alrighty.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll smite that.
Oh,
Never fucking mind then.
We have a conga line. Might as well.
We sure do.
Where is that?
Undead Fortitude is negated by the radiant damage.
Yes, it is.
Have another
Let's
one.
go.
Oh, that's Divine Sense. What the hell is smite? Oh, other, right. Okay. Oh, wait,
it's
this
come.
thing's undead, isn't it?
Yeah, so you roll 3d8 instead.
Oh, this thing's
Oh.
dead.
Christ.
Yeah,
So
it
that's
doesn't
gonna
get a chance
be
to roll it.
18
Oh!
points of damage.
As the radiant damage negates its Undead Fortitude, you try really hard, Oz, And
I do my hardest, yes. I try very, very much.
a faint glow surrounds your sword, and as you do, it sinks into the flesh of this being, and it just begins to rapidly decay as this sort of pearlescent golden fire erupts in its system, and it just slumps forward. That seems to have significantly harmed it.
Austin's brain is like, gosh, I'm so good. Me and me alone with no help except for my friends at my side.
Nothing else.
The zombies part for me alone.
Is this I'm assuming this isn't a free space because there's a zombie right here, correct?
Yes.
I gonna risk it for the biscuit. I will also be taking a step back.
Slam attack misses wildly.
All right, perfect. That's turn.
All right. That'll bring us to Tua'Tara
Actually,
Windfury.
Austin's gonna turn towards Party. Goes, everyone, you must hit them very, very hard. As if that means fucking anything.
Thanks. What a great tip. Do better.
You know what? Great idea, Os. Battle axe coming down.
Do
I
more.
swear if you roll a 1 again.
14.
That
Nice.
hits.
Yep. And you know what? Kind of replicating what Os is doing. I'll add a Strike of the Giants on top of that.
Strike
So
of the-
12,
Jesus.
Oh my lord.
and then D10 fire for 5 damage, as kind of replicating a smite. Just Tar comes in and the axe alights in fire and just slash.
Yeah, it's not
Into this
making that.
Okay.
You cleave this zombie in twain as two separate halves of this undead being fall on separate ends of this tight hallway.
Tara turns around, hard enough for you, as her tail goes to smack the other zombie.
He nods. He
bonus
goes, very
action.
hard, very good.
12
That hits.
for 5 bludgeoning.
Nice.
5.
And then how much movement do I have left? I have 20 feet of movement. So I will pop there. And that is how the monk do.
That is
First
how the monk
session.
do.
How'd
Os
that monk do?
declared that they were wet. This session, Os now declares they are hard.
I'm taking notes because it
Orino
confuses me.
stendo, hard and duetto. It is now the zombies' turn. Zombies are going to begin to pile in. One in front, making a slam attack against Os. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
God damn, that hits.
These guys
really hot tonight.
Yeah.
6 bludgeoning.
Ow! Oz is looking kind of bloodied now.
Oh no!
And
Oh
The
no!
one behind is going to try and climb on this one's shoulders, and it slips and falls on its back. It is prone.
Oh no!
My back.
Does that mean attacks against it have advantage?
That is
Melee attacks.
Melee
attacks
attacks.
against it have advantage.
Yeah.
Melee attacks.
Actually,
have-
ranged attacks
Okay.
against it have disadvantage.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep,
Me
that's
round
how
30.
prone works.
That is
Oh
how
Is that-
prone do.
Is the disadvantage because it's considered under like half cover?
No,
Kind
it's
of. Its body's flat, so it's harder to hit. It's
Okay.
kind of like, you know what? After playing Amtgard and fighting, 100% going prone avoids getting hit by projectiles. Holy shit, does it.
Mhm.
Like, sorry, little fun fact. I love doing Amtgard fighting because, like, some of the people I fight, literally, when they deal with me, I'm an archer, they literally just get down low, and I actually struggle to hit them. And it's like, shit, D&D is real.
Oh.
But that is their go. Aryl, you are up.
Having seen sort of the divine light in Os's attack, Errol's gonna kind of silently chide herself. Oh, of course. And she's gonna point towards the zombie in front of Os and cast Sacred Flame. 5 radiant damage.
Okay, this zombie
still
needs
radiant.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
What's your DC?
15.
Huh.
by 1. It fails.
I mean, a
Get
fail is a
radiant.
fail.
It takes 5 radiant damage.
As the radiant damage takes hold, these beings don't seem to be able to feel pain. That is until
Aw.
this white-hot fire erupts from it, and it begins to scream.
Again, I'm sorry. You're terrifying.
She's gonna call
me when I'm 30.
forward. She's gonna
Sorry.
call forward to my god,
Malek?
Malek. I keep my brain keeps going. Is it Malek or Merrick? No, it's not that one. But wait, no. Yeah, she's gonna call ahead to Malek. Radiant damage should end it, and that will be turn.
All right, it is now Kaxian's turn.
Oh, you know what I'm about to do. I'm about
Oh,
to
shit.
run up
You bet the
and
bar.
throw a fucking dagger at
Throw a knife in
disadvantage.
the back of
Let's
Tars.
go.
Boo!
13.
13 will hit him though.
Wow.
5 piercing. Very
Nice.
consistent.
Wow.
Kill it.
The dagger thuds
That's gotta
into
be
its eye, and it looks at you.
Hey, what the fuck?
After it looks at
Yeah,
me,
it-
after
it
it looks at
does, right?
Kaxian, he's gonna. That's Kaxian's go.
Okay. Malek,
Motherfucker.
you are up.
Can I stab around Oss in any way?
You can enter his space briefly.
Cool. Then I'm gonna briefly enter his space.
God,
and
I
I'm
wish
going
that were
to-
me.
Pardon?
It's like in
You heard me.
Final Fantasy VII when the characters like go into cloud.
I will put Hunter's Mark on this guy as a bonus action. I will then swing at them.
Just meld
Alrighty.
together for a second.
Yes. Wow, 7. I missed him.
That does miss.
Oh, beans.
All right.
One beneath
That's
what
all
you
right.
needed.
That's I'm
As sort of the
sadly very
awkward
aware.
positioning of your blow makes it swing wide.
That's like as bad as I could have done without natural wanting. Okay, cool.
That's not
That's
true.
turn, and it also gets to swing at me if it has a reaction.
You
could have rolled it
too. It does have a reaction because it just had its turn.
Mm-hmm.
And that will miss. 13 doesn't hit you, does it?
Yeah, that'll miss. Correct.
That will bring us to Oss.
All right. Bitch.
Shh.
Oh no! Natural one.
no!
Oh, I have an idea how this could go.
Well, Connor, you don't do severity.
How bad is it?
Or do you? I've had two nat ones for severity. So
Yeah, but you're punching. You're not
yeah,
throwing a
that's fair.
sword.
I have my brain. This is the DM brain going off. I'm very sorry, but I like to imagine I go for like an overhead swing and my sword gets fucking caught in the ceiling because it's so
Oh
big.
God!
I mean, sure, if you're going to give me ideas like that.
Yeah, that seems to be like the most obvious thing. Getting a
Is
little
you-
too zealous with it.
You're not used to fighting in tight corridors, and as you bring your greatsword up, you feel it hitch in a stone above you. And unfortunately, your greatsword is going to be lodged there until you pull it out.
Damn.
Huh?
Oh no.
Roll20 decided this was going to be extremely difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope there's like a final boss and we like one shot him, but the zombies are our true enemy.
Honestly,
In
we're handling
typical
the zombie
D&D
horde very well.
fashion.
By the way, we've tunneled them, so I'm actually happy with our performance.
It would
Don't
be
say
doing better
that.
if we had a
Probably-
healer.
This probably would have been way worse.
If
We'd
we
be
just
doing better
charged
if
in
we
here,
Is
had-
that
yeah.
the end of your turn, Oz?
Unfortunately, yeah, that's my attack. I don't have any bonus actions, so
Tua'Tara.
I'm gonna chop at him.
Chop him.
What the fuck?
Wow!
That is-
Wait! We
Wow.
did it, guys! 777. That's the
We did it!
jackpot.
Way! We won the game! You gotta take them off the board.
No, us. You gotta do it like this, and then my axe gets stuck in the ceiling, just like oh.
I imagine
3
you run
sevens
past
in a row.
us and you
As
hit your fucking head on the hilt of my sword in the ceiling.
Oh,
hit-
Dong.
You hit some sort of galactic jackpot. The next attack that hits will crit.
Let's
Amazing.
go.
Let's
Okay,
go!
all right.
Wait,
Um,
nobody swing. We've got to find Vecna right now.
We don't attack.
Shower.
What the?
We don't attack until we find Vecna. Got
We
it.
don't make a single attack roll
No
until we
more
find
attack.
Vecna.
So Tara runs forward, hits her head on the hilt of Oss's sword in the ceiling, just like, ah, damn it, and just elbows the zombie in the face. 19, but does that
That's
crit?
That's a crit.
Okay, so
Because I
7.
still-
Roll it twice.
This is getting weird. This is getting fucking weird. This is getting
Oh
fucking
my
weird.
god.
9 bludgeoning, and
Because that's a crit, it negates its undead fortitude.
God?
Yeah, baby.
Tara's just mobile feet gonna move back, and she's just rubbing her forehead, just like, ow! God, that hilt hurt.
That will bring us to the lone remaining Zambo. I'm gonna shamble up to you and try to avenge its fallen brothers.
Roll 20, man. Roll
It's-
20.
And
It giveth and it taketh away.
your AC is 16. That is not going to hit.
Oh, thank God.
That will bring us to Aryl.
Repeat action as kind of leaning forward and holding herself up a little bit on the side of the wall. She's going to reach out and Sacred Flame again. Fuck. 3 damage. She really is. She is like pulling from the bottom of her magical barrel.
It fails miserably and it ignites in this white fire once more.
Good.
Please, if you wouldn't mind ending this soon, I could use a rest.
Oh, actually, it gets up from prone as well.
I assumed it wasn't prone anymore.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That would bring us to Kaxian.
Right, you are up. I'll get to work on that. No longer disadvantage. 16 to hit.
within range.
Let's go.
6 piercing.
Please kill. Please.
This one's been in the back.
Yeah,
Oh,
the-
it's
these are like
fresh.
the first 2 points of damage it's taken.
Max damage on the dagger. Throwing it in a different eye.
It is.
Ah, not again!
Old knife eyes.
Old knife eyes.
That is 100% like if we were doing the system from Shadow of Mordor. If it kills us, it just gains
Also-
the title Old Knife Eyes.
I would just like to say, fun fact. You remember the Fortune's Wheel in Gobtober?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you had rolled what you just did, the 777, you would have won the Apparatus of Qualish.
Fuck!
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it takes more than just one of us to roll the 7s is the problem.
So what you're saying is next
Aztec
year
was-
we all need to go up
No.
and roll the wheel at the same time. We all get
we
7s.
each roll for
I mean, Gobtober is canon in this universe, so
It's true. It's true. You never know what's going to happen.
Does Aryl want a apparatus of
No.
of Quebec? I don't know.
Sorry.
What's it called?
Quebec.
No.
Yes, the
Apparatus of
apparatus of
Quebec.
Quebec.
Do you want protein?
Dude, yes. Oh my
French
god.
spirits
I'm
will
sorry.
annihilate you.
You better put French on everything or else we're gonna get mad.
For just a moment, I pictured the Frost Maiden sitting at the Fortune's Wheel, just turning around. Shit. She's wearing the I spun the Fortune's Wheel, and all I got was this lousy tunic shirt.
Hey man, that's a classic.
There you go.
Aryl,
This
I'm so sorry.
apparatus
Can
was
you
forged
leave?
in the
You're
name
getting
of the
snow
great-
all over the furniture. I'm so sorry.
Kaxian, is that your turn?
That's Caxian's go, yeah.
All right,
Oh my
Malek.
God.
Apparatus
You're
forged in the name of the great Saint Celine Dion.
All right. I cannot move through an enemy square, correct?
Right.
All right, then I'm just going to swing at him from here.
Well,
with,
actually, we discovered something. We
You can-
discovered the tumbling
Tumble.
rules.
Yeah.
Are you a tumbler?
I will attempt to athletics tumble through. Why not?
Let's see.
If you're using that rule, because it's a bonus rule technically.
Why the fuck not? I used it during session 0.
I was gonna say.
True.
It is
I
an
used to
action
tumble like
or
crazy in 3.5.
it's an action or a bonus action. You need to make a acrobatics check contested by the creature's acrobatics check.
Then no, I will not tumble.
Are you sure?
I am.
Come
I am very
on,
sure. I'm
give
looking,
it a
I'm
try.
looking at my sheet, and I will not do that.
I'll remind you that you are up against a zombie.
Give it a shot.
Connor, I will use my bonus action, but if I fail this, it's your fault. I'll do
Okay.
it.
All right.
All right.
It's a
It's
contested
an
roll.
11.
You had a +0. That's not bad.
It rolled a 12
Zombies
on
have a
die.
minus.
You fucking
No.
Yeah,
Hold
well,
on. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
-2
Yep.
Yeah.
makes it a 10, so you rolled just
No,
one over.
I don't
it.
even. I'm still mad. That's such bullshit. Fuck you. I didn't
You
even say
succeeded!
anything.
matter,
Be
Bosco.
Shut
happy!
up, Pharaoh.
Modifiers matter.
Fuck, I'm so angry.
Like the one Bob Marley song, don't worry, be
I
happy.
don't deserve it. You should hit me anyway with an attack of opportunity.
I'm sorry you get to do things, Bosco.
Fuck,
What
I'm
a
gonna swing with my
nightmare.
longsword in +2 now.
Zan, we have trained him so well that he will now complain when he wins at D&D.
I
Isn't that
didn't want this.
amazing?
Did you train this?
I mean, we must have.
I'm not owning this.
We must have. Forged in the fires
16
at your
hits.
table.
Shut up while I
16
do my
does
business.
hit.
And a 4 damage on him. Fucking
Four-
be dead.
4 damage. Unfortunately, it is still standing.
That's
Looking
fine.
really rough, but he's still standing.
You know what? I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity if he wants it.
Okay. It misses significantly.
Good.
Bosco,
There,
why
so
would
I
you
wouldn't have gotten
do
hit.
that?
Because I wanted to know. All right,
Yeah,
that's my
but
turn.
now Oz doesn't have the bonus for flanking.
No, he went
I
back
moved
in.
back.
You move back, you motherfucker.
I moved back.
You're literally
That's
complaining
the way-
about using the system the way it's supposed to be used, and then abuse the system.
All right. Os, it is your turn.
All right. I don't have my sword. It's stuck in the ceiling, so I crack my knuckles, and I'm like, "This worked before," and I'm just gonna go for a punch. I'm gonna go for a haymaker.
All right, go for it.
Let's see, 21 to hit.
23.
So it's gonna be a 23 for 5 damage.
Jeez Louise.
You don't have to
You'll
do
never
this.
find.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah. My sword's in the ceiling. I had
doesn't-
to do this.
Does an unarmed strike count as a melee weapon attack?
That's up to you. Technically, I would say yes. It is a melee weapon.
It is a
because
melee attack. It is not a weapon attack.
Unless I think you're a monk.
Unless you're a monk, yeah.
I mean, there is the unarmed fighting style for Paladin, but I don't believe you have that. You have the
No,
interception.
God,
fighting
no, I
style.
don't. I have interception, yeah.
You dent this thing's skull, and its knife eyes sort of pop out of its skull.
Mm.
It is still standing,
Easy collection.
but barely.
God, I wish I had an offhand weapon, but that's the way it is.
Tara.
That's my turn. Oh wait, no, you know what? No, Tara can swoosh in. I don't need to step back.
Watch me swoosh right in.
I'll,
Yep.
I'll stay.
Just
I'll stay right
My
there.
my axe stuck in the ceiling too. Just like I'll get to that later, and I'm gonna try kicking out. A 10? God,
That
my rolls
hits.
today.
That
I do-
hits.
for 6 bludgeoning.
Yeah, it fails miserably on its undead fortitude. Is finally,
Finally!
forcefully,
Oh my God.
the horde of undead is vanquished, and combat has come to a close. And with it,
I wanna kick it in the stomach, and then it like slumps over Tara's leg, and she's just like, ew, 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 ew.
you sort of kick through its stomach, and your foot is covered in its intestines.
Oh God, ew, ew, ew. Just like
And-
completely grossed out.
With that, combat is over, and as a quiet lulls over the nest of the Eldritch Eye, that is where we're going to take a break.
Oh my
Ah.
God.
Potty time.
Above
That-
board, can we take a short rest in game? Because holy shit.
Yes, I will allow you to
No.
take a short rest.
Sure.
Only if we
Nah, I
also
don't-
take a short rest above game.
Okay.
I'll see you
10
guys
minute
in
break,
an hour.
everybody. Let's go. Oh, the Halo music. Nice.
Let's see.
I'm gonna order something because.
Okay, that comes back on a long rest. What else?
I need water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bosco,
I
are
don't
you
get
up to date on
nothing back in short.
the Kendrick v Drake beef?
Yes, I am.
So Kendrick just announced that he's doing a tour for the new album. Called the Grand National Tour. Nice, makes sense. The only venue that he's going to that is outside the U.S. is Toronto.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Of course.
The only way that could be better is if he puts DeMar DeRozan on stage because they have beef too.
Like I can't. Like nothing
so
I
good.
do. I will never be the level of hater that Kendrick is. Like I can't. I'm like Mark was saying earlier. There's gaps. Like I just he's the biggest hater.
There's
of all
a
time.
difference.
Yeah.
If we can only aspire to be that.
Oh man.
Thank you for the 100 bits. There's a new playstyle I've heard that I think will help Bosco a lot. It's called Playing Good. I've looked into it. I just haven't mastered that.
Jesus.
We are spicy today.
We are. You're full of piss and vinegar.
That's you guys. I'm just chill.
Yeah, you are vibing.
I'm not. I know. I have all kinds of. I'm ready.
It's definitely not because I'm just like constantly muting to get the gunk out of my nose because like the last of it is leaving.
Dude, it feels like the flu that was up here in Canada has like migrated down to the US and now a lot of people are getting sick. So.
Chad is saying we're all staticking.
Oh.
All of us?
Yeah. Everyone's mic is static. Oh, now it stopped.
Oh.
No.
Huh?
Weird.
Discord's having a conniption today.
Discord's having a rough time.
That's not a Discord thing. That's something audio related on one of our ends.
I might need to fix. I had to what's the word? Dismantle everything on my desk. I might need to tweak some stuff on my preamp because I know I hit a few dials when I was moving it around. Do I want to be a horrible? God, ever since leaving LA, I've been chasing the burger that is In-N-Out.
Yes.
Are you really?
I'm so
yeah,
happy.
Dude, it was good.
In-N-Out is good, Bosco.
Bosco, I ate an In-N-Out burger and proceeded to fight in a fucking medieval battle and came out of it totally fine.
I'm disappointed. Like, it's fine, but like to crave it when you leave the country.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good, dude.
It is the only thing I miss about living in California.
I'm shocked. If that's it, then that's shocking.
Like,
listen, as somebody born and raised in California for the first 25 years of my life, California's overrated.
My digestive system is a fucking nightmare. If I can find a fucking fast food-esque burger that I miss so much just eating that shit, and I can eat it with no consequences, it's a dream come true. And In-N-Out solves that dream where I can get like just an American burger. I can eat it and feel nothing afterwards. It's so nice.
Monty, I have never been more proud of you than this moment.
And I've never been more disappointed.
Well, it's your disappointment, so who cares?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Us peasants.
In-N-Out.
Monty is craving In-N-Out, and I'm just sad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Monty.
I like it. It's
Thank you, Mark.
Good.
He's a fellow Californian too.
Dude,
God.
Zan hooked me up so good when I went there. I don't know what magic. He spoke the magic slang and he got me a good burger. But dude, that shit was amazing.
Here's the thing.
Secret menu, and it's not all that impressive.
Here's the thing. In-N-Out burgers are fine.
Yes.
They're not bad.
They're cheaper than McDonald's.
They're not that bad.
No, you can't
use
McDonald's as the comparison because McDonald's isn't. No. McDonald's isn't even the same everywhere you get it. But In-N-Out is made the same no matter where you get it. It will always taste the same. So if you have In-N-Out a lot, you eventually get tired of In-N-Out because that's all they have is their one burger that you might get animal style. Like, there's not a lot of variety. So, like, if you get it, it's fine. It's not bad. It's just fine.
Well, yeah, you're only supposed to eat fast food like every other week or so.
It's not about that, Thero. It's just having variety and having options. Like, I know I can go to Whataburger, which is open 24
if you want variety,
hours.
just go to Cheesecake Factory.
No.
Shit.
I can go to Whataburger, which is open 24 hours a day, pay less than I do it In-N-Out, and actually be able to choose what kind of burger I want. I can get a jalapeno burger. I can get whatever their seasonal burger is. I love their sweet and spicy burger. I can get a patty melt there. Like I have options. So
Listen.
when I roll in at 4:30, I'm not stuck getting a double with
You
crappy
don't need to
cardboard flavored
reinvent the wheel.
fries.
I don't know-
In-N-Out has done the same shit and it's worked for
I don't-
decades.
I don't know if I have a finger on the pulse of American restaurant culture, but I felt offended for Mark for you suggesting a person of color go to Cheesecake Factory for some reason. Like, I don't know. I just associate that with fucking.
Yeah, how dare you, Thero?
Well, if you want variety, just go to Cheesecake Factory.
I suppose next you're going to tell me I should work there? God.
No, don't work at Cheesecake Factory. It's awful.
Can we just all agree that White Castle is Satan's food?
White Castle
never-
is
Now hang the fuck
I've
up.
never had
White Castle is cat food disguised as burgers.
I mean, according to Ordinary Sausage, cat food's actually pretty fucking tasty, apparently.
Hey, gang.
Callum draws.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you for the
the
two.
freak, so.
Okay, go ahead, Zan.
No. They count draws. No, they don't.
Thank you for the 20 bits. Had to step away, but as soon as I got back, I hear summon Quebec.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was gonna say.
I'm sorry.
I forgot the word Quailish for a second, and I was like, Quebec. Yeah, that's close enough.
We're not gonna. I would never take Monty to White Castle. It would probably kill her.
I would die. I would actually probably
Yeah,
go right
Absolutely,
ill.
that's uncontested.
They're called
I was-
sliders for a reason.
I was also gonna say I've read so many cat food cans because I worked at pet stores for like 7 years collectively, and like I'm not gonna lie, cat food, like canned cat food, some of it.
Some of
is
it's healthy.
It's better than human food.
Yeah.
like
Especially
There-
if you get the salmon food that's actually salmon. It's not salmon
Yeah.
flavored chicken. It's actually salmon. The like nutritional content in that is really good.
we had a dog food and cat food brand where like literally it was better than human food, and you could actually like the way they packaged it, humans could eat it. You couldn't advertise it as such because it was obviously pet food, but like the guy was like a representative of the company, which is actually it was an American company, which is wild. But like he showed up, he poured the food into a container, and he like grabbed a fork and he just took a bite out of it. He goes, literally, people even buy it to eat it because it's that good.
What the
And-
fuck?
Yeah,
Because
it's
here's
called,
the thing: if it's cheap enough,
Yeah.
then there's a vested interest in companies not letting people eat it, which is why they don't allow you to market it as edible
Yeah.
by humans.
but
but
they
if
didn't
it's
have
healthy,
to.
you can
They
do
didn't have to add like not fit for human consumption or whatever on that. They had no label because it was fit for human consumption. Like humans
Mhm.
could eat it if they wanted to. And like some of their foods, like people legitimately just ordered it and ate it because it was like literally like they hand placed like vegetables in there and stuff, and it was really good. It was like getting a stew in a can.
You heard it here,
Essentially.
chat. Monty eats dandelions and cat food.
I do not eat cat
And
food.
marbles.
I would not do it.
And crickets.
But yeah, if you guys are curious, the brand is called Merrick. I don't know if they're still good. This was years ago, but
Wait,
like
is
they're
it Merrick or Malek?
Merrick. Yeah, right. Oh God, I just realized.
Jesus, that's
Also-
not gonna help anything.
Hey, gang.
Or is it-
Xanos
or is
Grim
it
here.
Mark's?
Local. God damn it. Local Angelino. This place is actually pretty great, and there are a lot of people who show up here, or who even are potentially from here, and really don't like it. There's a lot of charm here. There's a lot of good things, a lot of bad things
Yes.
too. There's a lot of good things as well. So don't let
yeah.
Bosco's distaste of this place.
I will
Color it.
second that. As someone who grew up in LA, just know that a lot of the places, if you're not from LA, a lot of the places that you have heard of as being like the place to visit when you go are not going to be as good as you think they are. A lot of the charm comes from places that you've probably never heard of. There's a lot of like really cool hole in the wall places. We have amazing mom and pop donut shops. And honestly, like the Griffith Observatory is really amazing and incredible to visit. You can also see the Hollywood sign from there, and it's a great, lookout point to kind of see the city, and the park around it is a national park, so they take really good care of it. Got a lot of really nice trails and things like that. So, yeah, no.
That
Also,
was going-
there's some beaches that are amazing too.
The beach is
Monty,
amazing.
I was going to take you to the Griffiths Observatory, but then fucking Arkov hates me, so I didn't want to go. Just us.
Aw. Yeah, there's some stuff I wanted to do with our call over there. We never ended up doing, but next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Also, how dare you post fucking Merricks in the chat? I'm gonna
It's
kill
it's
you.
the duality of marks.
It's Mark's,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Oh yeah, I feel so bad. Probate hates that I call him Merricks, but I literally have called him Merrick since I was 4 years old, and I can't.
I mean,
That's
that's fine.
because
do it.
4-year-old Monty couldn't read.
Yeah. So
We don't hold that against her.
I've also read the works of Karl Marx.
I'm not
Famed
gonna,
philosopher.
I'm not going to be a stickler and correct you about it. I mean, you say tombstones incorrectly as well.
Wait,
I?
really?
Yeah, it's not.
You say tombstones?
It's not tombstones. It's tombstones.
Oh
Like a-
yeah,
like a
in
book?
14. Yeah, I call them
But they're
tombs.
tombs.
No. I think that's a specific.
It's a
It's
video
the
game
office.
fantasy.
It's a video game term. They're called tombstones or whatever, but I call them tombstones every time. I love too, like
Yeah,
Shay. I'm like, Shay, back me up on some of the stuff, and Shay's like, no, sometimes you just say things like it's stupid. And I'm
Yeah,
like, thanks, Shay.
I'm not going to police the way you say things. I'm just going to say them correctly.
Yeah.
Whereas I will do everything within my
I
power
don't-
to point out when you say something like,
I don't
in
do
a
it
funny
like
way.
I don't do it intentionally, but it is a habit. There's some stuff though that's just like I'm gonna fight tooth and nail, like badminton. The fact you guys call it badminton is just so stupid.
That N has no business being there, and you can ask the Brits; they'll back us up.
No, the Brits say badminton.
No, only the posh
To be
Brits
fair,
say
I don't think the
badminton.
Brits are really
Literally
the one to go to
every
get
single
justifications for
fucking
you.
country.
Okay.
Mark, I'm grabbing you. Every single country except for America calls it badminton.
What?
Well, every
really?
other country's
Every
wrong.
single country, Monty?
Yes.
Would you like
You
to
thought that
ask?
maybe
Would you
you
like to
are
ask
wrong?
Portugal and Zaire how they feel about
What
badminton?
the fuck is a kilometer?
To be fair though, I didn't want to say anything while he was doing it. When Theros said cast it, I wanted to strangle him.
Oh no, I was like,
And I'm like,
my
he
body was
said it like
vibrating.
3 times in a row, and I was ready to kill
I
him.
only say casted when Mark Allen Jr. is in Gaul.
No, it's I can feel
It
it
is-
when it's intentional.
Yeah.
That wasn't intentional, and it was almost more upsetting.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
He repeated it.
is casted not the proper
Casted
verb?
is
Past
not a
tense of
word.
Cast is cast.
Oh.
I'm going to
Casted
cast
is
a spell.
genuinely
I
not even a
previ-
word.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just
Shit.
cast.
Say
That's
it's
not true.
it's
Actually,
funny.
casted is only a
You
word
learn
when you're
something
talking
new
about
every
the
day.
cast
Mark,
system.
I'm-
CASTE.
Mark, that wasn't
I-
malicious. I'm just stupid.
No, I know you. I know it wasn't intentional.
No,
That's why
I know
was
you're fucking
like,
stupid.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
English and writing was like my best skill in high school. What the fuck?
It's not what I said. I said I knew it wasn't intentional. It's just because you said it repeatedly in quick succession, my brain was like, don't let him
Let it go.
let him live.
He knows not what he does.
Okay, folks.
All right, yeah.
You're
I'm-
taking
I'm
a
ready,
short
yep.
rest, correct?
Yes.
Are we?
Sure, yeah, I'll roll some.
Has
I'll roll some
everyone
hit die.
done their short rests?
Let me do
I will
that.
do
Yeah.
it right now.
Let me do
Also,
it.
just a heads up, Connor will have to get up to grab my food when it gets delivered because it's
Yeah,
cold
that's fine.
outside. All right.
As part of my short rest, I will use my
Nice.
arcane
Oh my God, here we go.
recovery.
Yeah, you get
9 back. Nice for my first roll.
Oh,
The
that's like a
streak is
skull,
over.
though.
Combined level that is
It's- I was
equal to
almost-
or less than half your wizard level rounded up, so I can get 2.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to roll 7, 7, 7, but I got 7, 7,
Not
12,
as
which is
impressive
better
on a
for me.
D10, but still.
Okay,
And
I'm
my
taking
last
2
one.
level 1 spell slots.
Oh,
Just-
that's so good.
just
That's
God damn.
puts me up to full.
What?
That's
good.
long rest.
Holy shit.
What? Austin's
You
hit die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a enormous slab of beef.
You
Okay.
also rolled really well.
During the short rest,
Yeah, I know,
Kaxian will
Dark Yards. I know we're on the intermission screen. It's because it's still intermission.
during the short rest, Kaxian will play his lyre and activate Song of Rest, so everyone gains an additional D6 hit points when they're healing.
Hey.
oh shit.
I super appreciate that, even though I took no damage.
Same with
Good.
Kaxian.
Good for
Alright.
you.
As she's resting, Aryl is kind of, for a moment, it seems like she's sort of spacing out, no pun intended. She's kind of staring at a point in the wall across from her for maybe like 20 minutes. But then slowly she becomes aware of the music that Kaxian is playing, and she kind of bobs her head along with the melody.
All right.
Are we allowed to move about the cabin?
Sure.
I'm gonna continue into the next room.
Fuck my throat.
What'd you do?
I'm
Fuck
sick.
He was
I'm currently
yelling it
sick.
out.
Oh, you were sick. There seems to be iconography in this room that I would like to.
Yes.
Look at
As you step into this room, You
Roll
take
a
note.
reflex
You
save.
take note that it looks a lot like the tomb you were previously in. Not the tome,
Okay.
but the tomb this time.
Okay.
What was once a serene crypt now lies in ruin. 2 chipped stone pillars brace the vaulted ceiling of this room. Tombs are cracked open, and there were once reanimated corpses that prowled this room. At the center of the room's back wall is a dirtied and desecrated shrine bearing the image of a blank scroll.
Is that it?
Where's
Yep.
the image of the blank scroll?
It's at the far end of the room here.
This one here.
Or is it this here?
The center of the room's back wall.
So this one.
Correct.
Okay. Aryl will move closer to it to examine it.
Okay. As you examine it, go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Oh no. 11.
Nice.
11. That is enough.
Ooh.
Actually would probably be pretty fitting for you. You recognize this as a symbol of Ogma. The god of knowledge.
Well. Would I be able to know? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna elaborate. Ogma is the god of knowledge and patron to bards and wizards.
Ogma?
Yes, Oghma.
Achma.
One of the classic Byrunian gods.
Mm-hmm. Classic god.
It might be Ogma, but it's up there now.
I've heard it both ways. Am I able to, with that knowledge, kind of put together, like, is this an altar just for altar's sake, or is this some sort of puzzle to be solved?
It's definitely not a puzzle. It'd be way too easy. We should move on.
Make me another religion check, if you would. DC will be slightly lower on this.
Well, that's good, because I rolled a 16, which is slightly higher.
There you go. As you look at this shrine, you realize that it is in such a state of disrepair and desecration that it probably couldn't function as one. You know that the tapestry, that the icon that you're seeing is nearly blackened out with grime and muck.
Were this place to be once hallowed grounds, it certainly is no longer.
Yes, a shame. But to what purpose is it being used now? I wonder.
Somewhat ironically, I do not believe even Ogma knows.
Oh, I have no doubt about that. Unless there is something to be learned here, his presence would be, well, somewhere else.
Pardon my lack of haste, my lord.
Can Ostis do a cursory perception check to see if anything is like hidden at all?
Sure.
I'm going to punch the secrets out.
I'm gonna punch the wall now. I'm just gonna look around to see if I see anything kind of weird or.
You don't sense anything in this room that necessarily would be hidden. However, with your perception check, you look around and you realize that, as opposed to what you may have thought, that this shrine just collapsed over time, this desecration appears to be relatively recent.
Vandalism. This room is vandalism.
Much worse than the graffiti we saw.
Hmm.
You know what? I have a clean piece of parchment. I actually have 10. I'm going to take one of them and place it on the altar where the previous scroll sat. Sort of a new surface on which information could be written.
It is not an actual scroll. It is a symbol of a scroll.
Sure. But I'm going to place an actual piece of paper there.
Okay.
As just a blank page on which knowledge can be imparted, if so desired.
I like that.
And after doing so, she'll move to join everybody else at this other mysterious entrance.
I'm opening the door.
Okay. You crack open the door. And it seems to lead back into the chamber with the wailing spirit.
I'd like to at least move to that room to acknowledge, I see where we are. And knowing that we've come all the way around, I'm going to start heading towards the other door that I remember seeing when we came in.
There was a
Oh, hi again. It's us. Us, you can hold my hand.
Oh, he's grabbing the back of your shoulder right now, like.
Who am I?
Well,
Did we, again, we didn't see a name on the tome in the other room, right?
tomb.
You
we
did.
didn't.
You
That's what I
did.
said, tome.
We saw a family name. We didn't see a specific name, though. Or rather, we saw iconography of a specific
You saw
family.
a family name, Hallwinter.
Yeah. Oh, it was the Hallwinter Knights. Right. Malek, almost seeming annoyed in his tone, is going to turn back around.
I presume you're one of the Hallwinter Knights.
And he'll just continue towards the door.
Hallwinter. Yes. That was my name.
And as you say that, the iconography on the armor of the spectral creature comes into focus, and you see the repaired image of the Hallwinter crest as the ghost stands a bit straighter now.
Yes. Hallwinter. But what? Who? Which? My mind. It is shrouded by a fog. I am a Hallwinter. That pride resonates within me still. But something is missing still.
We still endeavor yet to find out what else we can. If you wouldn't mind, just a little more patience.
Please. I have waited this long. Please, help me remember who I am.
How can we help?
I'm beginning to remember.
And it sort of raises a hand up to their sort of the glowing orb that makes up their head.
I remember a locket. A man who's fleeing. Creeping shadows. Fragments only.
A locket, then. We shall try to find this locket.
Thank you.
And she'll kind of look ahead and nod towards Malek to open the door.
Which I will do.
Okay. You open this door with little resistance.
Also, just real quick above game reminder, there was a staircase or something to the south across from that door with the two eyes that we didn't explore.
That
We had
was
a big crossroads. We had 2 other spaces over here.
Yeah.
I know. I'm reminding everybody in case people didn't have it in their notes for some reason, since the room is
that
pitch black
staircase
now.
was blocked off.
Oh,
That was the double doors that were sealed.
I thought the eye door was what was.
No, if you look
The
at the
eye-
map,
the eye
you'll
door
see that
was
the
sealed.
eyes are on the other side of the room.
I
We
can't.
can't
It's
because of the dark.
darkened.
Oh
I'll
well.
just move over there real quick. Woo, 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 woo.
This one.
So the staircase down, that's blocked.
Yeah,
That's
it's
blocked by a door.
We're looking for a key currently.
Okay, I assumed the little skull thing to the north was where we were putting the eyes. So that I misread the map. Sorry.
It is, but the doors are locked.
okay. So all right. that's fine.
The skull is just a mural. It is not attached to the door.
Okay.
So there's the only thing that's there is a slot where we need to find the other eye for.
Right. That part's not in question.
Okay, cool. Then let's
Okay.
find this eye. I'd like to check to see if there's another name in here by any chance on this.
All right. Well, give me a
sarcophagus
moment.
In this tome.
Give me a moment. As you walk in, the smell of old parchment fills this tomb.
It is a tome.
bookshelves carrying various tomes and scholarly implements stand
Yes!
against the walls at the center. At the center is a stone, gold-plated sarcophagus, the sides of which bear a beautiful relief carving of 2 humanoid women exploring a forest together.
So it's a tomb.
Do they?
It is a
tome.
It is a tomb, and it has tomes in it.
A tomb
Dude,
of
does
tomes.
the image of the women look the same as the ones in the other tomb?
Without needing a check, it does. It looks very similar.
Okay, so there's
these two were buried here purposely together or not?
It would seem that way based on the iconography.
Are there any nameplates in here?
Go ahead and make. Go ahead and make an
Perception?
investigation check.
Fuck.
17.
17. As you're looking around the room, you notice that these shelves in here are still quite stacked with stuff. You look around, and you see among the bookshelves are 5 incense sticks worth 10 gold each,
Oh, interesting.
a component pouch,
Ooh.
and because you succeeded so well on your investigation, you also find a scroll that is bundled up and stamped with the crest of the Hallwinter.
Ah.
Would I have to
yeah.
break a seal to read the scroll, or is it just adorned with the crest?
Being a wizard, you've seen scrolls like these before. This is absolutely a spell scroll.
Okay.
A specific spell
Am I-
scroll, if I was to guess.
Am I able to identify for what spell based on the components associated with it?
Do you have the identify spell?
No.
And then make an Arcana check.
23.
Oh.
4,000. Yeah.
You pop the seal on the scroll and you unravel it. You begin to read it. Not reading it with the intent to cast it. But as your eyes pore over it, you recognize some of the runes and sigils on the paper. And you identify this as a scroll of protection from evil and good.
I was wrong.
Ooh.
I was very
why
wrong.
would this
As-
be left here?
Perhaps to consecrate the site, I would imagine.
Does it have a signature or any name on it?
Only
does
that
not.
of the Hallwinters.
But you also see something else catching the light of these torches. On a bookshelf on the opposite side of the tomb, you see a golden locket.
However, that may be more of our interest. And she'll kind of point to it.
Malek will move over to it if nobody else does and go take it.
A thief.
Yes,
It seems to be a rather simple heart-shaped locket made of pure gold. You see sort of a button on the side of it, probably meant to open a latch.
I will pop it.
You press down the button, it doesn't seem to be able to move. It seems to be hitched or rusted.
Then I would like to... I'd like to cast Mending on it.
All right, yeah.
To help undo the rust.
Very clever use of that spell.
As you begin to magically pour some divine essence into this lock, you feel...
I cast WD-40.
I mean, that's basically what I'm doing.
WD-40 will not leave you squeaky.
The juice of the gods.
The gunk or rust or whatever it may have been falls out of the latch, and as you press the button and open it up, you see a portrait of a human woman, somewhat battle-worn and probably middle-aged, but it is a beautifully painted portrait, next to which is the inscription, "My dearest Chanel."
Hey, safe to say that belongs to the ghost down there.
We are certainly going to find out.
And he's going to start walking out back towards the ghost.
What is it? What did you find? Is like Oz's both hands clasped over his eyes.
Yeah. They found a locket. It's a type of necklace.
The last one out of the tomb, Aryl is going to look at the scroll in her hand and the components and look at the sarcophagus. And without saying anything, she is going to collect all the components and the scroll and take them with her.
Very well.
I'm guessing those components are for a different spell.
A component pouch is basically a replacement for an arcane focus.
Yes.
Ooh.
But the 5
Well, it's
incense
just those-
sticks she's also taking.
No, I was just based on the components that were there. I was expecting that to be a different scroll, but
The only components listed were 5 incense sticks worth of 10 gold.
yeah, which I thought was a hint, but I was wrong. I didn't mean to close the door. Sorry.
Be smarter.
Yeah. I'm going to
Roll
walk over
better.
to this ghost and see if it moves towards me at all.
It sort of turns to face you, which is weird because it doesn't really have a face right now.
You have returned.
And Malek is simply going to hold up the amulet. Preferably with the name showing, if it's still open.
It sort of flies in slowly and attempts to take the locket into its hands. Its form leaves it no heft or lift, and so it cannot physically hold this locket, but it cradles it lovingly in its ethereal grip. And as it reads its own name, the face of the woman painted in the portrait becomes apparent, as the ghost of Chanel Hallwinter stands now before you. Whole and unobscured.
So it looks like they are actually physically there now, as if they were a person.
They are still a ghost, but their form is now no longer blurry or blotted out.
Gotcha. Are they able
appear-
to hold the locket?
No.
I would like to try to do something. This is not how the spell is supposed to work. But if you will allow me to, I would like to cast False Life, which technically grants temporary hit points to them, but I want to at least give them the ability to hold the locket. So even if it just makes their hands physical, that's how I would like to try to use the spell as the temp hit points for them.
Oh.
Ethereal tears roll down the cheeks of Chanel Hallwinter as, for the first time in maybe centuries, she feels her fingers, and the first thing they clasp around is the locket of the woman she loved. She mutters, "Macalia, how I miss you. Fear not, my love, I will join you soon. Thank you, brave adventurers. I now know who I am. I am Chanel Hallwinter. And I have something I need to tell you. I saw a man in these catacombs. Brown hair, wearing a gray hood. He clutched some sort of eye in his hand. He was fleeing from these undead abominations.
That's our guy we got our eye from, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Several months ago, a small group of, perhaps, cultists invaded these catacombs, disturbed my rest, and robbed me of my identity with strange rituals and secrets. There was one among them, a terrifying individual. They called him Zalrier.
This is Zalrier?
Zalryr.
ZAL.
RYR.
RYR.
Oh, YR. Oh.
Zalrier.
Can you type that in the Roll20?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aggressively taking notes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He seems to be leading these cultists. There are... Yes. I believe I sense them. Up ahead. Past a door. Cultists. Maybe a dozen of them.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Are they still there?
I believe so. I have not seen any of them leave for some time. The only one who attempted to was that man. I do not know what became of him.
Unfortunately, it seems that man may have met his end.
Then I am sorry, and I pray for his soul. As I pray for you all.
Perhaps, my new friends, we should report this door to Lord Neverember's soldiers. They should be able to find their way down here, and if these cultists are still down here, they can do as guards do.
Maybe. But if we leave this place, it gives them a chance to also escape. We have our best chance right now.
We haven't exactly been quiet.
We must also confirm that they are here.
There are 12 souls that must be sent to the afterlife in here. And I, for one, will not let them live a second longer.
If they are dead, they cannot answer any questions.
They will not be dead.
Yeah, what if we turn them in?
There are
Get them to
13
surrender.
13 souls that must be returned to the afterlife.
13. My bad. I thought I heard 12.
She sort of clutches the locket to her ethereal chest. But she seemed to have been referring to herself.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
As a
Do
reward,
I know? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
As a reward for returning my identity to me, as well as the locket of my beloved, I will bestow a gift upon you. My shield lays with me in my tomb. Bring it to me.
I will snap my fingers, and Kaxian will know immediately as he points towards the door, as he kind of orders him to go retrieve it.
I believe Zan had to step away for a minute.
Oh, he stepped away.
But
well,
he would
as
be willing
Kaxian
to do
seems-
so.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Tara would look up at the ghost and just be like, those art, the art on the wall. That was you and your lover, wasn't it?
Yes.
Hmm.
The love of my life.
You two looked really great.
Macalia was one of a kind. An elven mage. Much like yourself. And she gestures to you, Aryl.
She'll simply smile in response. There's real warmth to the smile.
Eventually our time came. Mine first, of course. She must have wanted to be interred with me. And across the centuries, our bond of love never broke. But why I am here and she is not remains a mystery to me.
Perhaps she has already moved on.
Perhaps.
I shall hope
Connor-
our actions here give you the opportunity to do the same.
Connor, would I know of any last rites that I could perform to send a soul to the afterlife based on my experience?
Make a religion check.
Would I have advantage considering my history
Yes,
with death?
you would.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
Also, I am back.
And
Sorry.
boy, did I need an 18.
You're aware of several spells that are meant to ease the dead into the next life. There are certain aspects of the ceremony spell that can be performed, or gentle repose.
Do I feel like I am within my own capabilities to be able to perform said rituals with enough time?
If you have those spells prepared.
Okay.
But she also bade you fetch her shield.
Yes, I believe Kaxian is going to retrieve it.
Yeah, Kaxian I would have sent Kaxian to do it and just bring it back real quick.
All right, yeah. Then, lacking Zan, Kaxian.
Yeah, I didn't realize. My bad.
Will do as do as he is told, and heaving the shield of the Hallwinters over to the center of this sort of small rotunda. Chanel Hallwinter will float gracefully over to the shield and actually manages to heave it up into her grasp. It is good to feel this weight once more. But there is something wrong with it. I will expunge it now. Be gone, foul magics. And
that shit was cursed as fuck. Oh my god.
off blue light will surround the two of them, and this sort of like black and purple cloud will evaporate from the shield as the curse has been lifted from it. She sets
That
it
I'm really
down.
glad no one grabbed that shield.
She sets it down with a clang that reverberates throughout the entire room.
Oh.
Go now, brave adventurers. Put an end to this cult. I will be with you in spirit. And as the shield is surrounded by this bluish white fire, her form begins to dissipate. Clutched in her hand, she takes the locket with her to the next life. But the shield lays before you, still slightly shimmering with that light.
I like to imagine when she says, "I'll be with you in spirit," Os just quietly goes, "No."
No.
Just, Tara would whisper in your ear, she's gone now.
I open my eyes.
You open your eyes to a shiny new shield.
Mm-hmm.
Malek is just going
I
to kind
can
of
think
stare
of-
at it for a minute. Go ahead, sorry, Mark.
Oh no, I didn't want to interrupt you. Were you going to do something?
He's just going to take a very long look at the shield. Does it look like it's emanating magic, or is it blessed in some kind of way? Is there a way to... Obviously, without the tech magic, I don't know if there's a way
You
to
just
understand
witnessed
it.
something quite clearly magical happen to
Yeah.
the shield.
Okay.
I wave it around to see if it's magical.
Does it cast
Magical
a
as fuck, yo!
Well, I do pray that whatever god or gods they may have worshipped finds them within the afterlife now. I believe we've done something quite significant for them.
Yes, but it seems we still have yet more to do. I must admit, I am somewhat tired, but if you all believe it best that we handle any particular threat now, rather than leave and come back with reinforcements, then I believe we know what we have to do.
We are the reinforcements.
Well, with this new shield, perhaps you are right.
Mm.
Why don't you
Malek
give it a
is...
try?
Hmm?
Speaking to Oz.
Os looks at the shield, looks back, and goes, "I already used a sword and shield."
Yes, which is why I believe this one might suit you.
You do not understand. Sword, and I point towards my sword. Shield, and I point towards myself.
Whoa.
I do happen to use a shield from time to time. I do not mind using it if the good Oss is not going to make use of it.
Does Malek use a shield?
He does.
Yeah.
Os,
Malek,
Os is
that's
gonna
yours.
Os is gonna turn towards Malek and go, "You should take it."
Yep. Shields aren't my thing. They slow me down.
You have put
Yes.
this spirit to rest. It is only right that you take it. But that is for you to decide, not me.
As you guys are having this discussion, you realize that Malek is not just ignoring it. He seems to be mumbling something under his breath, and you, Kaxian, would understand at the very least it is some kind of prayer that he is saying over this shield as he calls out,
Vivra pre sempre, nei nostri curi.
which you would know means she will live in our hearts forever. And after he finishes saying that, he will pick up the shield, seeming like that was his plan all along, as you guys were having that discussion, and he will take possession of it.
As you pick up the shield, the crest on the outside, a crown with 6 blunt points, begins to transform as the symbol of House Corvus takes up the shield's form.
Oh.
And on top of it is the crest of House Hallwinter.
Oh.
As you have obtained a +1 shield.
Oh,
let's go.
Ready? Oh my god.
God.
You're going to fight a god.
You know what?
That-
Fair.
we have to.
You know what?
This is literally starting.
Also,
small.
Zan, you might have missed it because you were away from the computer, but she lifted a curse from that shield, so thank God nobody touched it
Yeah.
in that tomb.
All right.
And so, what do you do?
It's
So we
still the
still
matter
don't
of the
have-
door to the south.
I think that's where the cultists are.
Yes, but we don't quite yet have everything we need to get in.
How good are you at breaking down doors?
I was
Tara
gonna
turns to
ask-
us. God, sorry.
Ass.
Ass!
This is my brother.
Connor, jerking off.
Hell yeah!
Sorry.
Os turns to Tara and goes, I can break them in emergency situations, but some doors are stubborn, and some doors retaliate when they are broken into. We have not exhausted all our options. We must be thorough. Therein may lie the answer to our way forward.
Quite an astute observation, my dear Oz.
Astute?
You're smart.
There's a moment of her just kind of being like, right.
Smaller words.
Your deductions are very... Your words are wise.
Astute means that my words are wise.
In this context, yes.
He pulls out that little book and scribbles something into it and closes it and puts it back into his jacket.
How demure.
The Dictionary of Oz. No, don't you dare.
Huh?
How demure.
Well, which way, guys?
Well, it seems there is only one direction left. Perhaps we may have missed something.
Didn't we go this way?
I'm gonna go back into this other room.
There were other paths, though, that we did not go down.
Oh god, I'm being pulled in two directions. Oh no.
We're looking for
That's
stuff,
fine.
so we can go wherever we want. Yeah.
Go where you please.
Let's split the party, guys.
Let's split the party. Such a good idea.
No, you never split the party.
I'm not gonna do that shit.
Yeah,
Clerics in the
No
back,
way.
keep the fighters hailing party.
We didn't like super search this room.
That's why I wanted to come back here just to see.
Yeah, can we do like a full proper investigation check?
Well, wasn't there a door right here over this way?
That was the door.
That's the
with
one we're trying to
eyeball in it.
open.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that has a save point in front of it and extra items. For
Right.
At least that's the vibe I'm getting. I don't know.
Yeah.
As you walk back into the room, you look down at that clean piece of parchment. What languages do you speak, Aryl?
Oh boy. Celestial, Common, Elvish, Gith, Abyssal, Dwarven, and Deep Speech.
Jesus Christ.
In Celestial, you see the words "clean me" written on the paper.
Wow.
Sorry.
What?
That caught me off guard.
Huh.
Might I perhaps trouble someone for a water skin?
Malek will walk over.
The entire party throws a water skin at you.
Do you point out the wording?
No, she's got her hand held out, waiting for someone to give her the water skin.
Oh, you're over here now. Then yes, I will give you my water skin.
Taking it, she's going to dabble some water from the water skin onto her robes and begin to kind of clean off the symbol of the scroll on the altar.
As you begin to clean the shrine of Ogma, eventually the stone underneath is revealed, and it begins to shimmer with this holy light. And as the symbol of this blank scroll is revealed, immediately the rest of the shrine is filled with a resonating pulse that shakes away the rest of the dirt and grime. And as it does, you look to the corner and you see all of the corpses of the zombies incinerate.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Os grabs his sword, not like pulling it out, but grabs the hilt of his sword just defensively, like, oh, okay, something's happening.
I believe the master of this room is now aware.
The cultists are aware, or Ogma's aware?
Yeah, well, if the cultists are aware, it is only because of the noise that we have made upon our entrance, but whatever name you wish to know him by, the God of Knowledge now knows.
As the flecks of dust that once made up the zombies' form blow away, you notice something odd with the corpses. As the only thing left behind are left eyes.
Oh, I hate that.
I love that. Let's
Except Knife Eyes. His eyes were knifed.
Yeah. You see
Knife to see you.
Now that the bodies have burned, Kaxian will take the daggers back.
Those are the dead knives. Those are the dead knives.
Pluck a Shibriri
I'm
grape
going-
off one.
I'm going to grab one of the left eyes.
All right. You hold in your hand a desiccated cataract left eye of one of these zombies.
And I'm going to start walking with it.
I think we have our key.
Malek's posture is definitely very annoyed with having to
Wait.
play a game of Vecna.
Before we go in there, God, I almost want to talk these guys down, but we don't have any handcuffs or anything, really.
Malek is going to look back at you.
There will be no talking.
There will be one, and I have enough rope for one.
Keep in mind, Tara, these people are wanted for the connection of at least one murder.
Yeah, so shouldn't they go to trial for that?
Well, my point is that they likely won't come willingly, regardless of what we say. You can try.
All right.
Before leaving the area that has now been returned to Ogma's vision, Aryl will just sort of look at the shrine and then just look up and just say, "Thank you for your assistance. May your eyes find whatever they're looking for." And she'll go back out and join everyone else.
As you rejoin us... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
As you leave the room, it could just be the wind, but a faint, resonating, humming note pierces the air as you feel maybe a response.
Ooh.
She'll sort of smile to herself, and as she rejoins everybody else, she, for all intents and purposes, looks rather happy. It's not just the polite smile that's usually on her face. She actually seems pretty pleased at the moment.
As you rejoin the group, Malek is going to actually point at you.
You, mage.
I do have a name, Lord Corvus.
You seem winded and tired. Before I open this door, is there any rest that you require to be at your best?
About 8 hours would do. But barring that, I am as ready as I can be.
Well, unless anyone wants to actually take that 8 hours, he's going to open this door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do
I
you
don't
open the
think we
door?
have that.
Nope, we do not.
I'm going to put the eye in the designated slot.
As you slot the left eye of the zombie into the left eye slot of the skeleton relief, its jaw cracks open, and you all have a brief moment of silence as the catacombs yawn open. And inside you hear chanting.
Oh no.
In a foul language that none of you understand. As I will go ahead and...
Oh, this looks fun.
Cool.
Fun times in Cleveland today. Cleveland.
Somebody call the apothecary.
Come on down to Cleveland's catacombs. Look at all this glowing green shit.
That's just nuclear runoff.
The bottom of the stairway opens up into a wide sanctuary with a vaulted ceiling. Stone pews are arranged in orderly rows. Black candles with burning green flames occupy niches along walls. Atop a pulpit at the far end of the hall stands a jagged sculpture of an emaciated hand and one eyeball in its palm. Whoever would like to could make a religion check.
I would like to.
For those of us who were able to put it together before, does this give us
Correct.
any
I
additional
was going to say,
information?
or... if we already kind of know. Well, let's find out if our characters know. Mine doesn't. Fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm going to sit here with that.
I can't
That's
believe
fine.
I'm doing
This
it.
cleric is so good at religion.
I'm rolling a religion.
I'm
Go
trained in it.
Oz.
I don't know what more I could do.
Holy shit, Oz.
Fuck you,
I'm gonna.
Oz.
This
God
is
dang
this
it.
is Unlucky Rock. This is because of Unlucky Rock. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Everyone who rolled above an 11 can immediately identify this as an alternative symbol of Vecna.
Yeah, I figured.
This one having a bit more of a jagged and decrepit appearance.
What would we know? Like, what's the common parlance for what a person within Waterdeep would know about Vecna?
You would know that Vecna was once a powerful archlich, known and feared across many worlds. He ascended to become the god of secrets.
It would appear that we are in certainly an unhallowed place.
That would depend on who you worship, I believe.
I hate it. I hate this.
Whoever would like to can make a perception check as well.
I would also like to try that. Can't be worse than the last one.
Oh
21.
no, bro.
12 for me.
Nice.
12 as well.
Pain.
Everyone who rolled above an 11,
Woo!
you hear, coming from the chamber to your west, you hear several people snoring.
Oh. They're sleeping.
So now that we're down here, I'm going to look around to everyone.
Allow me to see if there are more here.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oz is gonna say he's not moving. He's just standing still and not doing anything because I want to avoid him like doing this shit.
Don't forget to breathe, dear.
I'm going to peek the corner.
Peep
Is you-
this.
You peek around the corner, you see humanoids in sort of black and red hooded robes that are slumped against the wall. Some are sort of clutching their knees and huddle up into themselves. Others are simply just splayed out
but they appear to be sleeping.
I'm going to turn back to the group and hold up 2 fingers and point in the direction of those 2
You are
individuals.
invisible.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to realize that I'm invisible.
I was like, man, he can do all that he wants, but we can't see it.
You see the shimmer? You see the stealth camo go off? He will turn to the next nearest person, who is now Kaxian, who's going to be Oz, but as Kaxian gets close...
There are 2 figures around the corner. Both of them.
Zan, that was perfect.
Very appropriate.
The guy who should be most used to it.
Yep.
You never get used to it.
You would never get used to something like that.
Nope. Especially at this low level, to be able to just go invisible, like...
That's a big deal.
So, my question is... I only see those 2 right now, correct?
You only see those 2, yes.
Okay.
You see
I'm
what you
gonna
see.
move... All right. Well, then I'm going to move to here because I have to deal with this. Unless we go the other way? No, I'm gonna move this way now that I know that they're there.
Before you
try to peek
move, Aryl will say, if it is your assumption that we shall have to fight every single one of them, then why not take the advantage and take out those who are asleep?
Because I do not know how many are here or where they are. Before I
believe we
strike,
were
I must have
told
my...
12.
Forgive me if I do not simply trust ghosts.
And I'm going to peek this way next, just to see if there's anyone over here.
Okay.
Also,
Ghost races.
not very good at hiding their emotions. When you say, like, oh yeah, killing people in their sleep, Tara is definitely frowning at the situation, just like,
Nope,
this
that's.
sucks.
I would smile if I could, but you can't see it. But you.
I
would
know,
feel
I
it.
know. This is Tara's, like, first adventure, dude. Baby.
Malek,
To be fair, they didn't say kill. They just said defeat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could just, like, you know, Vulcan neck pinch them and or like gag them. We have stuff to gag them and stuff.
No,
as well.
you idiot, it's higher, towards the base of the neck.
Put all their hands in each of their hands individually into a cup of water.
Oh yeah.
Or a warm bucket. Yeah.
Oh god.
I believe if you wake up having pissed yourself, you're incapacitated. So.
And then we're just standing over them going, we're going to tell Vecna you pissed. You're little piss baby.
Connor, you were going to say something before I moved?
No! You're a little piss baby.
Nothing is secret from
Your
me.
secret is safe with me.
I'm not a little piss baby, I'm not.
Malek,
Fucking
as you
Yes.
look into this chamber to the east, you see crooked shelves filled with books and scrolls that stand against the walls. In the center of the room is a square table covered in scribbled notes and ink-stained parchment.
Another step. Another step. Another step.
Wait, I wouldn't know you're there.
You wouldn't know I'm there. But you can follow me if you want, if it's just habit. You wouldn't
Okay,
know
so
where
it's
I am,
weird. You can kind of tell where an invisible target is, but it's
if you
it's
pass
weird.
a very high perception check.
though. Yeah, I was going to say, like, you really can't. You can hear them before you see them.
He
I'm
also
gonna
knows that
approach
he also knows you're scouting, so he's just gonna chill here.
Okay. I'm going to approach this table where you said there were scribbled notes. Is there anything that I can decipher?
Yes. As you
Okay.
look over the notes, you see what appear to be notes about a magical experiment. Particularly, these are the notes of someone named Zalrir. They go on to explain that the Whispered One has granted them magical secrets, the ability to siphon secrets from an individual's soul and put it to work. Early experiments reduced volunteers to piles of necrotic sludge.
which were then disposed of in the sewer.
Oh.
We walked through that.
We fought
God,
that.
we
Yeah.
eliminated
We
that.
fought the remnants of
You
it.
have that in your bottle.
Yeah.
I do have that. Oh, excellent.
Okay.
We saw it, we fought it, we looted it.
The D&D way.
I am going to collect these notes and roll them up. Is there anything else other than what you just recited?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, fuck.
Surprise, you're surrounded. Roll initiative.
Soft 20. All right, I'll take it.
As you're looking around for anything else that might be here, you spot a small ebony box.
Oh, great.
Where?
It appears to be underneath the
Is it-
table. Also, where the fuck is my music?
What's in the box?
The box.
Was it a box?
Was in the box?
What's in the box?
Every single holiday, a dick in a box.
Okay, I would like to, before I grab this box, I am going to activate a use of my divine sense.
It's evil as fuck, yo.
You use your divine sense.
Correct. Basically, I'm looking for if I'm getting any kind of sense of evil coming off of this box.
You don't get anything from the box or the room you're in. However, the chamber sneaking down to the south, it almost nauseates you. There is something beyond evil in the chamber that lies beyond. It almost brings you to your knees.
He will actually go to one knee, both because he has to get this box and from the intoxication that he can sense. He will take a deep breath in to try to compose himself, having never been faced with something quite like this before, and he will acquire the box. He won't open it quite yet, but upon taking the box and the papers, I believe anything I have in my possession also becomes invisible with me. I will slowly make my way back towards my compatriots. Let me double check the...
Ah, a floating box!
No, it becomes invisible because I have it on me.
Shoot! Bang!
Where did you get that gun?
A moth gave it
A
to
moth
me.
gave it to me, yes.
I will walk back, and since no one can see
Who
me...
gave it to the moth? Vecna holding a gun. Go do a crime.
It's all connected, don't you see?
Okie dokie, jerky uncle, thank you!
Jerky uncle.
Tolpe has been working with Vecna this whole time.
Oh my god, I love jerky uncle.
That's fantastic. Aryl, you'll feel a hand on your shoulder.
I have brought something I need you to take a look at.
And I will hand you the papers first on your chest so that you feel that they're there.
She will, without she's just sort of looking around the room, but without seeming to look in the direction that the voice comes from, she'll just clutch the papers at her chest and grab them.
Which will reveal the information, yep.
She seems somewhat unfazed by your invisible tricks.
That makes sense.
And so you said these are pages that just kind of discuss the research notes of experimenting on people.
Yep.
Yes.
And
does it say
once you
for
look-
what purpose, or is it just like experimentation for the sake of learning?
Not for the sake of learning. It appears to be for the sake of some ritual that
Okay.
Salrier is conducting.
Is it implied in the notes that it's with like cultists or is it with civilians?
In the notes, it describes both cultists who have volunteered and civilians that they have captured.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, these fuckers need
Oh,
to die.
man.
Sorry. That's
Yep.
gonna make Oz immediately.
Yep.
He already looks pissed naturally, like he's got just resting angry face, but his brow furrows at that information.
No. At this point, Tara's kind of looking angry too. Like there's the limit is being tested here.
So yeah, Aryl will read the papers and kind of give the Cliff Notes version to everybody else. And then she'll kind of speak to the air. Right. Anything else?
You'll feel a heavier object pushed into your chest.
You could simply put it in my hand, dear. But she'll
It is pushed
grab
into your
whatever
chest.
it is.
It is the box.
Now that I
Nope,
have
I almost said
grasped the box. What is the box?
It just appears to be a small black box.
Does it have a lock or anything on it?
It does.
Well, I'm not able to break this, if that's what you're looking for.
I'm looking to see if it's magical or trapped in any way.
I must advise against using what limited resources I have at the moment for such a purpose. Unless you are certain.
Maybe we can take it back to Dagult. Like,
I do not mind holding on to it until a later time, but...
I do not wish to take it. The unlucky ruck is enough. Shut up.
It's Oz and the Rock. Oz and the Rock.
I just want to point out, in another campaign I played Austin, he got a lucky rock that was like a gift, and so now he's got this shitty, terrible rock.
unlucky rock.
The unlucky
Connor,
rock.
I have a question. What is this thing made out of?
That? I believe it is just stone.
Does it look like my battle axe could break it?
I mean, it is like wrought into the cave itself.
Okay, then.
I will leave the box with you. And then I will
Aryl
go
has
on to
the
say...
box.
Yep.
To the south, there is a very strong presence. Something that is very evil.
Mark above game does the fucking Sokka reaction image with the both arms extended over the symbol of Vecna.
Do we want to deal with the sleepers first?
We should. Less
I
people to
believe
deal
it
with.
would be wise.
Did they appear to be cultists or civilians?
Did they... You said they looked humanoid, but now that we have this research that said they've been trying to turn secrets into something, do they look like they are less human?
It's
and
hard to
more
tell
creature-y,
because
or-
they're all wearing flowing robes with their hoods up, so it's hard to tell what they are exactly.
Got it.
I would assume that these are abominations, as stated in the letter.
Then let us make certain of your assumptions.
I will attempt to get closer.
And I'm going to slowly start to move.
All right. Are you still invisible?
I am still invisible. It's concentration for an hour.
Make a stealth roll with advantage.
Well, it's a straight roll
So
because I believe
make
my
a stealth
armor...
roll.
Yeah.
Right.
This is not great for me.
Yeah, Bosco won't
This
play
is
a key
what's-
character.
That's true. I won't. I would never. A fucking 13 at least.
13.
Has to beat a passive perception that they're sleeping, I think.
Yeah, that's my hope.
But do you have a new hope?
They have the trait Light Sleeper.
As,
Motherfucker, that would
as
suck.
you begin to walk further into the hallway, you hear as the clanking of your armor, however invisible you may be, is still not hidden from them, and
Motherfucker.
Wow.
they begin to rouse.
Bro, the clapping of your
Well-
ass cheeks. Come on.
They
Yeah.
still can't see me, so I'm at least gonna move closer because they wouldn't be able to see anything.
Do you hear that? Noise.
Must have been the wind.
And I'm gonna try to get to the corner before they move. Oh, there's so many.
Don't say that.
You love to
What
hear
I see is what I see, correct?
What you see is what you see, yes.
All right. Well, so I've got at least 4
it. But is
for
it
what that's worth.
Quick, establish dominance. Burp.
T-pose. Oh, wait, we went in different directions. Sorry.
Would anybody blame me if I take a swing?
Go for it, dude. These guys are assholes.
Someone
I
might
mean,
blame you.
If
Depending
someone's
on what happens.
unconscious
Do-
and you go for
do-
that, that's an auto crit.
Do
Well,
what
the
your
problem is
character
they're
would do.
awake.
Yeah, they got
they're
roused awake.
now.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
He fucked it.
Do they appear like they're going to attempt to investigate the sound coming down this hallway?
It does seem like that as one sort of
Excuse me.
grabs
Monty,
a
no.
dagger from beneath
Sorry.
its sleeve and begins to make its
So
way.
Here's what I would like to attempt to do, just so that I can, if it looks like they're already going to go through this, well, before that happened, if it looks like they're about to come through this pathway, I would like to sidestep it, just so that they can continue past me without touching me, and basically trap them in between where my friends are and where I currently am.
Connor, can I ready action an axe swing? And I want it to just look like Tom from Tom and Jerry, waiting for Jerry to come out of the wall, just axe aloft, just like ready.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sword
Connor,
is
can
mo-
I
Is
can I
more than
ready
one
an action
coming?
as well? And I want to cock my finger like a gun.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
As you sidestep, this cultist, not knowing any better, walks right past you.
Oh.
I'll go check it out.
And then I would like to step.
And then just, I suggest you surrender and just Oh, for
Oh
fuck's
no! Oh no!
Natural 1!
Is it a
I'm
surprise
also
though? Don't you have
taking a
advantage?
swing.
Is it a surprise?
You did surprise him.
You are
I'll
Elven
go ahead
Advantage.
and say you can.
Is
roll
it
with
advantage?
It's advantage, yeah.
Oh my god, merciful
Yeah,
DM.
That's huge.
Get ready for
And
the
if you
double
hit him,
nat
it's a
one.
crit.
Okay, not a,
Oh my god.
Let's go!
I will say, the natural one was still a 7.
yeah. There's a lot of 7 around
There's
here.
a lot of
Anyway,
sevens happening right now.
just
17 hits.
Tara,
Alright.
like giving up on mercy, just chops
Oh, I
into
was
this
here. What am I
guy.
doing? Would you have allowed me to step in and... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You carve into his collarbone and half of his torso slaws off. He's dead.
Tara gets splattered with blood, and she doesn't expect the amount of like splatter and blood, and she's just like, oh god, like she just straight up murdered somebody.
Kaxian will turn around and kind of put a finger to his mouth, like, shh.
Mhm.
Hearing these screams from Tara,
Yeah.
2 more
Mhm.
cultists wake up.
Very in character though.
Mhm.
You
No,
know?
absolutely,
She-
yeah.
That is
Yeah,
probably
no, it works.
that is the first time she's cut somebody in half like that. Like she brings her hand to her mouth, just like.
Hold on.
Do I see anyone moving in this direction?
You see the one guy was looking down the hallway, sees this dude get split in half, and he, like, doesn't immediately reach for his dagger. He, like, freezes.
Jimmy, you okay?
And there's a
I-
brief pause.
All right. I'm going to take a step in. Wow, it's the one that's across the room. Is this him?
One
that
that
sees
across
it?
the room, yes.
I'm going to see if I take a step, if he then does anything.
I mean,
Either
you're-
one of these two.
You're invisible, so...
Well, the
Tara-
sound is more what I mean.
Tara would swear under her breath in Draconic, just Tiamat.
I'm going to take another
the
step, and
mother-
I'm just going to see if any of them move.
The Mother of Dragon's name alone is a curse.
You see these two cultists at opposite end of the rooms just sort of look at each other, and then they begin to pull out their daggers and they scream, "Intruder! Intruders!"
Oh boy.
And he's just gonna run in.
Oh,
Well, they know we're here now.
And
I'm gonna get ready for the swing on this guy.
Well, as the
Hold on,
alarm
pause,
has been
everybody.
the alarm has been sounded, and they are down one member. You have infiltrated further
Oh.
into this cult. What awaits you at the center? We'll have to wait until next week, as that is where we're going to end the session.
Ah!
yeah. Chopping off the Zentarum guy's arm was one thing, but that was a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she straight decapitated
We'll
that dude.
unpack your trauma later. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another session.
She didn't expect it to be that easy.
I just love the idea of like we don't have to kill them.
This fucking
Instantly
music.
non-lethal damage.
You're the one who kills the first person. It's just like,
Well, what's the list of like civilian victims
yeah,
came into the picture?
for sure.
Geneva
like,
how much more
Convention
do you
breaching
need?
war crimes.
Yeah, that's the step where Tara's like, okay, these fuckers need to die.
I don't think we're saving this one, Tara.
Nope.
No, he could pull
I
through.
think we have to kill this guy, Tara.
Damn
We
it.
might have to look into it.
Oh my
We might have to look
god.
into it.
Well, I chose to bring a fucking entertainer on an adventure, so that's my beef.
You also chose to bring the battle axe to a knife fight. Like, that's crazy.
Listen,
All right.
speak softly and carry a big stick.
Well,
And notes are done too.
with that, that's going to bring an end to our session for today. Let's go
yeah.
around the horn and de-introduce ourselves. Starting with Margallon Jr.
I was actually going to ask, is it possible? I hate to jump out quickly, but I got to get my group ready for my stream.
Yeah,
Sure,
you can do me
sure.
last because like
Oh,
3 people
yeah.
need to go to something.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
check with everybody early before we start because it's our first session. So.
All right.
Yep, go
Monty.
for it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You can find me Montague literally everywhere. In the next 40 minutes, I should be live on my channel doing Keys to the Golden Vault, the first session, with Gentle Bro, Rabbit, Hey Mr. Rabbit, Miss Tweetums, and Caitlink37. And then tomorrow will be Unexpectables, where you can catch me as a moth with a gun. And Thursday will be Dungeon of the Mad Mage, where it's 4 sessions of combat and it's finally over, hopefully, knock on wood. And then Friday will be more Final Fantasy 14, and then there should be hopefully some Kirby stuff at some point in the week as well.
Right on.
And that's everything for me. Thank you so much, Connor, for the fantastic session. This was a blast.
Absolutely. Thanks for
My
playing.
notes. I love me a good classic dungeon crawl. That was so much fun. I will have to unfortunately leave. I hate leaving early, but thank
Yep.
you guys so
All
much.
good.
you're good. Bye, Monty.
fair.
Take care, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. All right, who else needs to go?
I think Xan and Bosco.
Xena Bosco?
Not quite.
Oh.
We got time. Go ahead,
We
Mark.
got
You can
time.
do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay. Let's go ahead and let's just go around the regular list then. Mark, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Holy crap! Find me on TikTok at Mark Allen Jr. VA. I'm currently engaged in a campaign to try and get Smosh to let me on Try Not to Laugh. So I'm putting up some silly, goofy videos pretty frequently. Head over there; it's active now. I promise. After this as well. To give you guys all a glut of choice, I will also be doing a stream to try and raise some funds for the last little push so that I can pay rent. No pressure. Go where you like. Do what you can. If you can't do anything, that's cool. But yeah, I'm probably going to play some Ratchet and Clank Rift in Time because I've never played that yet. So that's going to be a fun adventure. And then, Sunday, I'll be doing my 3-hour music challenge stream. And maybe another stream in between now and then. Who knows? Things may happen. Stuff may be done. Like my outro, which is done now.
Good to do. Alrighty, up next we've got Edward Bosco.
You can find me at Ed Bosco VA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where tomorrow we'll be finishing up the 2-shot in Terza with a lot of the fine folks that you see here. Come say hello. It'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll hold you over till we get back to Unexpectables the week after. Thursday will be more sneaking until we beat it. And then I pick the game that I want to play that's going to be fun for me because I've suffered for you enough. And then Friday will be more wrestling. Saturday will be some Baldur's Gate. Sunday will be the Lord's Day for me to watch football. Monday will be some Stalwart Souls. And then Tuesday will be right here to do this again. And hopefully after this, we will be playing some Halo Infinite Lasso. We're just trying to wake up one of our party members. And then hopefully we'll be good to go. That's me.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening, Chief.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I muted and called too, and it didn't help.
Damn.
There's still time.
There's still time. We're gonna hope.
Up next we've got Therapod Art.
That's me. Hello. Hi. Y'all can find me on Blue Sky for Affinity, Twitch, YouTube, all Therapod Art. Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. Commissions are open. I'll draw whatever the hell you want for the right amount of cash. Other than that, I'm streaming on Wednesday and Saturday this week, just doing some art. Yeah, that's kind of it. Good session, Connor. This was great.
Glad you enjoyed. Next session is going to be very climactic, I think.
Well, that's
Oh no.
Damn, we're
Is it
done
gonna
with the
be-
campaign already?
Is it going to be anticlimactic or uncle climactic?
That depends.
Wow. Could get either.
If you
Or both.
survive.
I mean, they're already
Hot.
down one guy, so.
Yeah. So clearly the numbers are in our favor now.
Surely. Up next we've got Xanalyst Grim.
That's me, Zan. You can find me Mondays over at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/XanalystGrim, 7 p.m. PST, where we're going to continue Stalwart Souls, assuming I'm not fucking carrying the plague or watching my power run out of the house. It's barring those circumstances, we should be on. Tuesday, back here, same bat time, same bat place. I don't know if we're going to be doing Halo Lasso tonight. If we are, you can catch me doing that. Wednesday, you can catch me over on the Unexpectables with Bosco. Pretty much everyone here but Thero. Sorry, Thero.
It's okay. I understand.
And catch us doing some funny stuff, propping up a moth with a gun, because that's apparently the funniest thing I've ever heard, because it is very funny. Thursday, we had more Dungeon of the Mad Mage over twitch.tv/MontyGlue, 7 p.m. PST. Catch that there. And that's me.
By the way, Zan, look who woke up.
Oh,
See,
damn.
there was time.
Yeah, well, I told you. I
There
believe.
was time now.
Yeah. I guess that just leaves me. You know where to find me. You're on my channel.
Here.
Duh. You're probably watching this on youtube.com/Devils and Dice Rolls right now.
Oh my God.
Which,
God, I
by the
am.
way, this will be the third upload, which means I'm eligible for fucking money, baby.
Let's go.
Which means Thero has
Money.
to stop swearing.
It's true.
I did good this
Yeah,
video. I did good.
This video. Yeah, this
We
video.
replaced the swearo with a Thero.
Listen, YouTube can suck a fart.
Whoa, whoa,
Well,
whoa,
hopefully-
whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
YouTube
Hopefully-
is a big poopy meanie face.
Normally I would be streaming immediately after this, probably doing some Tabletop Tuesday shenanigans, but as you can hear, my throat is thrashed. I am still sick,
Yeah.
and hopefully next week that will no longer be the case, but for now, I think I'm just going to use the rest of the evening to take it easy.
Hey,
That's
you know
a
what,
good
Connor?
idea.
Connor, enjoy some Space Station 14.
I think I will.
Hell yeah.
I
I think we might be addicted.
know for a fact I am. Yes, hopefully next week I will not sound as thrashed. But time will tell.
It did work for the Vecna voice, at least.
Yes, the Vecna voice. Blah, 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 blah.
It's everyone's
Touch me there,
favorite
soul.
dick boy.
But do we want to raid somebody?
Yeah, let's go ahead and see who we can raid.
We got Zeter on.
Derek Zeter?
Zito.
Derek Zeter. Also, it's kind of sexy. Well, I'm sorry I can't do this on command. I could probably go around licking some doorknobs.
No, please, for the love of God.
Ew, what the
It's all
fuck?
fun in games until someone gets tetanus.
Is no one streaming right now? Wait, what
Zito streaming.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The first
Zito's
person
streaming
I saw streaming was Arcadum, and I'm like, well, that's weird.
Get
Because,
out of here!
First of all, I don't follow that sick fuck anymore. You know what? Hang on. Who the fuck?
I see Joe Fudge, I see Zito, I see Tiefling Melissa's only sleeping, I see Paper Box House, Octopimp,
yeah,
Kaiju
Sci-Fry.
Fluffs, Duper,
Sci-Fi
Yeah, you know what?
streaming.
yeah, Sci-Fry,
Let's
I'll
lot
be
of people
breaking
on.
to eat and then streaming if you want to hold everyone hostage for 30 minutes and then
let's
raid
go
me.
ahead and raid a content creator that I'm a huge fan of. Let's go ahead and raid Nurse VO.
yeah, yeah, oh my god, yeah, I love their videos.
She's got a very lovely sounding voice.
Yeah. And then come watch Zan and I play Halo.
Yeah.
Nay, belay that. Do something else instead.
Our message will be, ow, my eye!
Ow, my eye!
Fuck. Ow, my
That's pretty
eye.
good.
All right. Take care,
See you
everybody.
all next week.
See you next
See
week.
some of you tomorrow.
Dragon Ball Z. Wait, no.
Next time on Eyeball Z.
Malek was acting Demicky, so Kaxian ass.
Kaxian Stewart.
Kaxian
I hope they don't hit each other too
ass.
hard.
Too hard.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take it easy.